This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Yama akwaba Boadu TV sunye. Na unim say COVID-19 ebaye na etisi wiase nyina ema chese na nya seketwa Ghana kra nipa dodo na nya bi wa hama bi wuye edaso ye edaso yasenya yade foforo biaba na yade na ba Ghana no eye galamsey. Yes. Yes. Oh yes. Pandemic foforo aba Ghana eye galamsey en espere pa ano den di esra ya na wahwe ho so yiwae na galamsey anchew sisi Ghana yensu ni nyina sei yensase nyina sei yenkwae nyina sei enti yade no tre galamsey yade no tre ko denim sa but sisi Ghana for sorry say ye pese yeso ano na eduro ben ne de beso ano vaccine ben ne de so ano eni say ye be sorry na yaye citizen arrest o kokwai ma bebi a Chinese for ne Ghana for ne bigu no ma so den Jimmy for no mo say yensu ni esase no yenchi omo from ko police station enna manfo ni bi a hyase a omo ye Kevin Taylor de na no atom wodi di atem kama no kranie ahemfo ni bi ne DC for ne politicians bi si atem die ni pa ebi se papa wo hwese na nsuani asai brim hwan pra sisi kwa de densu omaya ma na beka densu nyina ano de ana ebisa senti abosom no mutensuo no omfa kwan ben so no mutimi silences abosom ni nyina abosom ni ntimi nko omo a omutimi gina nsuo mu tu galamsey sensuo no na kavitela kasa da faun ni nyina ko wiese na ko fado eno ahye mpose oba wode the presidency akonya na isi so wentimi ntu ayempamo no ebesi nne opanyine die hwamo en yebetimi akase mpanyifo Ghana nyina omotwa assistant ni politicians nyina die hwamo wo no sebi o omodi omobrebi aka omanahe yene yeba we chire ne no mo se yo man dia man nanso no yesi yampane ye take Kevin Taylor
wana mo ne mo lands ministers Samuel Abu Jinapor oni mirekuduka we mu nyina hye mirekuduka ase tie ma me kyerɛw how MPP fo mu se mo jimi mirekuduka oni Samuel Abu Jinapor it is their responsibility eyo mo dwuma eyo ma sɛdeɛ eya ban we asɛdeɛ sɛ galamsey yenye no Ghana ende ade kyen a hwɛde baomia e ka kyerɛ mo Mahamudu baomia sɛ hwɛ ende we yi mirekuduka a ono na wosan ko hwema galamsey ekoso no insuo na yesere no esutwa no ende baomia say mirekuduka has been appointed coordinator for mining by the Baumia campaign and the mirekuduka constituency obiya nim so na galamsey ho busa ho say adentina Baumia eyi mirekuduka say the campaign no ono na nhwe mining so because omo na omo di gold for oil sika no ye de koma Baumia sem we jimi yaka bibia kire mu amonte mirekuduka is the deputy land minister insuo na say ni nyina galamsey no omo na omo ye they are in charge and the Baumia say we yi mirekuduka say ono na eba mining e won the campaign mu a ondi anim gold for oil no mirekuduka mu na tuto gold no eye galamsey ni di sika na ma Baumia the whole Ghana Baumia nyobia said the deputy land minister we are calling for his head say yempamono no ono na wakofa ne say ombe campaign embe leading the mining when it comes to his message wo omgi nsem wajibi and mona mama mo kwa man kofo we jimi mo Baumia enyo na run campaign we o Baumia wo mu sem wajibi o these people Ekufuado mo no omo they are not gone o their blueprint omo fingerprints and they work Baumia campaign nim so Baumia person chiro say he's different from Ekufuado's regime. He is still using Ekufuado nkofo mo say Ghana no Ekufuado candidates Ekufuado criminals no they are the same people Baumia is using. How can you tell me say Baumia is his own man, he's not going to work with Ekufuado in Akron for? You are crazy. tie Debia na chire we Jimmy and our MPP for we adadao. Se Baumia be catch us say Baumia they were different on Kekufuado mo Monto Abamano me say Onyambe president no he is appointing Ekufuado's criminals. So then I also be catch them say Baumia be the president Mahamudu Baumia he is not going to work with Ekufuado appointee. It's a simple thing. And you almost sponsor, almost finance Baumia campaign. The continuation of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo's governance and then the government, you know, that is why, and the Lands Minister and Kosi Pamono, Lands Minister will be appointing say Oya Kronfo, Oya Galamsey, and Oko Takwansu Yema, one name some Rekuduka Sensu. Baumia so when you be our Ghana, on the campaign, or Pesem Rekuduka be DNM. No be catch say Baumia de on Kekufuado Akronfo Baumia be the president and Baumia is going to work with the Kufuado's appointees. That's all. Because this should tell you say he is still being he's being manipulated. Ekufuado runs Baumia's campaign into Atakwa around the nation. Now say Baumia be fighting Galamsey. This guy is in charge of mining in Ghana. What has happened? Nothing. There are evidence of Mrekuduka being involved in Galamsey or one constituency. The constituents call to tell us why did Baumia pick him? Because Mrekuduka no mu lead gold for oil. The gold na yende ye tona insurance say no Baumia and mu demand for more gold. The demand for gold has gone up since the introduction of gold for oil. And I won't steady here. The demand for gold across since the introduction of gold for oil. Any side no say gold standard no. It is the demand that is forcing people to destroy the forest more. Into check here, from the time when we introduce gold for oil no, the rate at which insuno say more asasana say more na, it is the demand no, because Baumia them so more demand for more gold. Let's not these people fool you. Baumia oya Galamsey chen Baumia o Ghana e bebo tueku. Mahamudu Baumia unim Galamsey o no Ghana. Samira Baumia unim the site of Ghana. These are the people who are fronting for him. Enti ende Baumia say we and the MB leading the campaign when it comes to mining. In any serious country, any serious jurisdiction, Mrekuduka should be fired a long time. Why hasn't he been fired? Because the president and the Baumiano, they have settled on Mrekuduka say he will be the person gold for oil. Galamsey no he can maintain their pace for them. And Baumia will be on him and just say, Mr. President, I believe that your two ministers, the deputy and his boss, they have to be fired because the rate at which our waters Yensu say no. Baumia can be that because Baumia is still working with the Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Old Testament. Now, Yabeba enda samnusuye, and I'm so happy about this statement from O2482. And statement in the statement in the 32 or 2472 no edde and sebio nyansa wompa nyansa wom efri say a statement bi a sebio ye benya osie nyam penifo na nsemi hu say eye John Mahama eye ne campaign okopie doma ena sebio ahemfo mo ho ene doma ahene mo they were also very strict on eye Galamsey hu nsem. In fact, I have heard say the regional House of Chiefs of Doma area issue a very strong statement to the government to say they want the government to take action immediately, and yes sir, they will take over the land. Then they will find responsible miners to mine. Enti ahimfuni bi kasa otumfo kasa doma hene kasa, people are speaking. Now the question here is utie otumfo osetutu asama waka efa Galamsey hu. Doing nothing no longer an option. Galamsey is an enemy of the nation. O2472 Endra Okasa ewo Ghana Bar Association omo dinner ena O2472 ekasa ho. Na asama O24 kan ne say ade your friend Galamsey no or say doing nothing say why anya hwea. Say anya hwea anya option eni say adu say ni say anya bibia e wo say bibi fa ho. Into 2-4 catch Ghana for say you only want one option, and the only option is for us to tackle Galamsey problem. Recently, Matis 2-4 apempampe asa aka etu ahemfo bebree ewa asantememu efise ebimo and yehuni se ohuni se omo they are involved in galamsey. Now mommy anko tie otumfo or say to statement to make here sene beya obi enje mano ensi bone se me kyerɛkyerɛ eye asɛm we mu a.
Galamsey is an environmental enemy for the nation. What could be more serious for any people than to have the entire water supply system at risk? It was so embarrassing, and then if as a nation we live for this to happen.
So otumfo or say to and na ekasei nana okasa efa galamsey ho eye lawyers obo Ghana nyina eye programmer na omo keka omo de enyoma eduane kakra keka oma no a omo to omo safre otumfo say to na okasa ho ne nsema na okanyina no say eye galamsey no sebio abeye ade a sebio yentumi nka say yensia no sisia bebie du no yempeo e o say ye pekwan bi so ne yesia no na otumfo kasa no medwudwama o say lawyers and the nyina hyia obibia na okasa no o think opese lawyers for no ethics committee bi na saa committee no ekọ nkuro a ye galamsey wo so na omfo omani nkohu de esi na sebio metena se na ombo omutirimo emfa sebio adwene bi mra na galamsey ko no yenko otumfo ekasa no say sebio e wo say yetume etwi nipa bi aso omo ye galamsey o Ghana na osaka asemi o say na eye se obi edi edubone ana chemical egu insuom ese nsuo ema nipa nomwu ana ese nipa sennua ese nsuo a sebio edi na mraneka na otumfo ebusa nsem na obusa kwesha na obusa se obi di ewu so obi ye galamsey se chema wontumi edi se edi Kate Jemfua edi se Sampan edi se MPP MPs kojo ponkroma eye de Kweku ba komo ne Gabi Ochida komo no so omo ye galamsey na so omo di edrogu nsuo nim edi se Ankobra edi se Pra na se nipa bi abatan enom abatan ma bi nom eye de eye mrantie ne maba wanom na se sebio eku omo na eku asase no se nsuo na emra no edi asotwe na ewo se de manipa no otumfo say tutu na obusa asem otumfo say akasa no say ose bebi adu ne de eye galamsey okon no abaye collective effort yen nyina yen ka ye humbom na yen ko okopa na yen fambre eye galamsey ase na de okan ye etwa ato no say na nsemu okomia me krom fantememu okobo mu sebi okosupporti eye ogwa afahye no nti o drive ye na sebi otwam ewo pra so a odu river pra no so no de ne hu ye no ne hu dwiri ne yie sebio osu ne ti ema sebio eye ne mobo ohu insuo ne ni de aye insuo aye bo ne na tuo wom insuo aye bo ne wofatuo wom insuo asanteman ekọ ako a ye ku eye osetutu ono de busiani wom a sebio otomu tron ekoto ase a wentuma asori bia mesi nne a ene edi afahye ede kai no ose ohwe insuo ne ni na ohwe sibia insuo ne na ekọ na ose ne hu dwiri no. Now I want to ask a simple question, and I really appreciate Eye Otumfo's statement. It is straightforward, the same way he was also straightforward and emphatic. And I like it when chiefs are emphatic. I like it when chiefs are straightforward. When they try to speak directly to the issues. I really like it because what happens, and they say, it means they are aware of their surroundings. It means ahemfo akese omo Ghana yana ahonahene kese otumfo domahene eyemfantefo hene meankasem na nakwesata ahemfo omo Ghana galamsey omo asaso nyina. They know what is actually happening and they know the aftermath and the consequences are yene Ghana for yebekom. Inti it acknowledges their knowledge about what is actually going into nyina se sia no ya beti ase se ahemfo akese omo Ghana nyina no omo nyina nim se galamsey no yeye ese asase ekum nipa. Now, so uko enim kakra meba otumfo asem no so no. Se ohwe de AC o Ghana. Eye Ejumaku from the Chamber of Agribusiness is preparing to stage a demonstration citing the unchecked destruction of agricultural farmland by illegal miners as the primary reason. You see a chamber of agribusiness. Omo share a yedian, a ye equiduma so a mu business for no. Almost said I be almost so ebe yedian or yet check tia a yesen galamsey no. Omunim se a won susansono, a best say gan and sasia, a be mediano quachi, a ye ediano, a yedian, a ye business. And I say, Jumediano, a bemano swati. It almost say a ye agribusiness for no. And I say, Omo ye a ye agriculture in Juma Semuno, almost so ebe yedian or yet check. Now that is one. Now look at this too. Eye Guta. UTAG threatens nationwide strike after September 30 should government fail to ban mining for gold and other minerals in forest reserves, farms and rivers. UTAG for Jumakua Omunyina Association University Teachers Association of Ghana. Omunyina committee bum say almost person ye after 30th of September. Editor into Suko Quarter Abino Senior Amon who say galamsey no essay yensuo essay de inua essay nsase a ebema Ghana aho kire ye friend aho kire sebio ye ho be kire ye pan to mo say omo be ye oya kire kese e de etia de ekoso. Now let's go back to Otumfuo Osei-Tutu Asemono. And it's not just Otumfuo Osei-Tutu. Ya statica galamsey wonsem enyende. Ya ka galamsey wonsem, especially time and another dan Kufuor ne ba omi apese mo be president of Ghana. Sebio ahemfo eni penifo mo Ghana nyina obi e kasa. Obi a sorry, obi enya opportunity no, obi enya platform they are speaking about galamsey. Yenya institutions, organizations, yenya individuals, yenya CSOs, yenya nipa bebre a omo nyina said de ekono omo bonjo so. So anytime they get the opportunity to speak, they all speak on galamsey. But there's one thing that all of us, especially in penifo omo kasa ebem, e say wo kwame amwako a wote asankregwa, wo eye nimako a wote bekwai, wo eye ni okan a wote enkran, wo eye de Livingston Agbezo a wote ahunamemu, wo eye de kwame kwache a wote eye kuapem memu no, wo kasa enkom, wo kasa inkinim, wo kasa entumi mpusu president. Eye do ma hene Otumfuo Osei-Tutu eye ahunafo hene kese togbe kese na wo ho no, eye de eye nkranfo hene gamanche, eye ahemfo kese, eye oguaman hene, eye ahemfo kese omogana o kasa ewo so eye president, ewo so eye de eye government no. Inti the question here is, some penifo nyina to me kasa, but there's one thing missing in their statement. And the statement Otumfuo here no is perfect, it's good. But like other chiefs, the main statement they need to make is to make sure that the leadership takes responsibility. Leadership must take responsibility. When we take away the responsibility part of our statement, when we take away that direct statement of making leaders take responsibility for their leadership, then we are missing the plot. Sende meba asantimaya asase so, se meko eye domafo asase so, se meko eye ogwafo asase so, na se bibi boni bia esi wa asase so a, sebio nipa onam ogwa asase so no, sebio enye ono ena oman no ehye ne nsa, onya ekurawura. Se meko doma kurawura no doma hene. Se meba asantimemu a kurawura Otumfuo Osei-Tutu. Se meba emfantimemu a kurawura me ankasa mo fa de kwesata. Meko ahunamemu a omu kurawura eni togbe kese a owa ahunamemu. Sana meko sirima yana kese, meko nzimamemu a meko de krobomemu a. So every town, every city, every place, there should be the owner of that place. The same as when it comes to governance. We all can be presidents, but there is a reason why people are placed in the higher office to take all the incentives that comes with it. There's a reason why people are voted for. It is because they are voting to lead, and when you choose to lead, you need to take criticism and responsibility. So, se penyi di enimwa, na se ekrone say, na a specific thing is not going right. We don't make general statement. We don't say galamsey is war. We all know galamsey is an enemy to us. We all know galamsey destroy yensasini yensuo. We all know say galamsey kukrono. But what we are missing is that we are supposed to call the leader who is in charge of Ghana today. We need to ask him the responsibility that comes with your job, have you delivered? And I have seen continuously a handful in Penifo, Ekasa, Ghana, they are moving away from asking them about their responsibility, the role as leaders. They are now generalizing the issue. Seriously. The reason why galamsey abedu hano is because from the time we started speaking about galamsey, edu impempensobia anase edu time bia, we are very broad in our statement. We are not specific. We do not call out our leaders and tell them and ask them that it is your responsibility. Today in Ghana, say you pay gold, $100 billion gold, so it was secular. The president will say, Asasibi or Ghana, the constitution says, he owns it. So if the president owns every single land in this country, per the constitution, then if we are speaking on galamsey issues, we need to put the question to the president and his vice and say, you are the leaders. You are supposed to take responsibility. Because we can say all the things we want to say. We can use all the flashy words. We can try and sound more politically correct. We can do everything for people to think that we are neutrals. But somebody has to take responsibility. We need to start questioning the president. We need to start questioning the vice president. We need to start questioning the people who have been given the job. Because for past 8 years, people decided to step forward for us to give them a job. What was the reason why we gave them the job? Because we know that when we give them the job, they will stop some menace. Their leadership qualities, their almost some obeyeno, nyomebia enkoyeno, ebe stop it. So for 8 years, na se sata mekufu ado power, na se galamsey woho, na ende galamsey no to me across the level again to me stop here. Then we need to blame the president and the party in government. This is not a time to sound politically correct. This is not a time to sound neutral. This is not a time to be generalizing issues. I was expecting Otumfuo to look in the face of the president and say, you have failed the people of Ghana. Because for the past 8 years, you have been in charge. Because that is why Otumfuo has the power and authority to distill a chief. Because the overlord of the land. He takes responsibility for anything that happens on that land. So why is it that we have handed Ghana over to a person, to a political party, to a leader? That is what Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo is referred to as the excellency, His Excellency. He's referred to as the first gentleman. That is why Akufo-Addo has been given a big house to live in. We pay for his drugs, we pay for his medics, we pay for his family, we pay for where he will eat, where he will sleep, where he will bath. That is why we have taken it upon ourselves as a nation to take care of Akufo-Addo. His job is to lead. His job is to correct the wrongs. So if Akufo-Addo fails, if Akufo-Addo and his government after 8 years, almost 8 years, are not able to stop this, then they have failed. We should be strong enough. We should be honest enough to call out the president and say, Mr. President, you have failed the people because you were supposed to solve a problem. You need to take responsibility. Your party needs to take responsibility. We need to decide on what to do next. What to do next is that the party, the president and his people who took over for the last 8 years, who could not deliver, who could not solve, who are not taking responsibility, we need to stop them. And so this is the time I was expecting Otumfuo to say, I'm also Ghanaian. This is the time the president needs to take responsibility. But in Penifo Kasa, in Kwara Kasa, they are experts who come on TV, experts who come on radio. They are not specific about the issues. What we are doing today, we are making the galamsey fight difficult. Lawyers cannot go to sites to come and tell us, say, Bibi, so the menace is going to stop. It's not. Yatiana Peace Council is a Christian council. Eso Mungu ka muse Porchin Kuko, Eko galamsey site, Eko Tonya Menyom. At the end of the day, who is in charge? It is the president. It is the vice president. Why are we not directing our words to the president? Ebi na ndete Ghana obi sori o se adentina mo sori na mo bo Otumfuo din adena o sori na wo bo Otumfuo din mutan Otumfuo nipa ni wi o se Otumfuo yo hene kese asante your mind na sasante your mind a o mind be na panyini ndi anim. So leaders take responsibility. Leaders like Otumfuo needs to take responsibility because it comes with the job. Leaders like Akufo-Addo, he need to take responsibility. So we expect leaders like Otumfuo to be bold enough, not a coward. So I see this statement as a coward statement. A coward statement because Otumfuo Osei is not ready to hold the bull by the horn. He's not able to tell the president in his face that all these people, over 34 million people, paid their taxes to take care of you. Your job was to make sure things like galamsey stops. But from the time you took over, it has worsened. You have failed the people. So why are we digging around and why are we trying to please? Why are we glazing statements to make it look like say this galamsey issue is a normal issue? It is not. Nobody should trivialize galamsey, because let me tell you, galamsey problem or no, it is bigger than COVID-19. Galamsey we are seeing, it is bigger than COVID-19. We were here and Otumfuo said to Kachire said, these boys Samuel Abu Jinapor mature statement say on the country Ghana for about galamsey. And Otumfuo said, I am not going to do it. I will do what is right. So what is stopping Otumfuo from directing his message? Because let me tell you, because I Kufuor don't tie. Ghana for the do over 34.9 million a day. Kasa chire Kufuor on tie. But there's a reason why I see penifo krum. So this is the time we need leaders like Otumfuo to be bold and not to be cowards. To stop being politically correct, because these kind of glazed words, these kinds of pampering, and then our grandchildren are going to die because we today could not live up to the expectations. We today were not bold enough to be Ghanaians to speak truth. You are powerful than any ordinary Ghanaian walking on the street. Your statement can shake tables. Your statement can crack the windows of the Jubilee House. So when you get the opportunity to speak for the people and we try to speak like this generally, then we are not ready to solve the problems. And Mimi Huni said, the reason why the NPP, they continuously destroy our forest, our land, is because our leaders like Otumfuo, Domahine, leaders like Awunahine, Kepkosehine, Omoma Kenyina Penifo Ahemfono, they are scared, they are cowards, they are pampering menace. COVID-19 by we saw what these people did to us. I want to say a simple thing here. The National House of Chiefs, former Ghana are in charge. Technically, local government, is for the chiefs. They are in charge of the respective lands they oversee. But galamsey issue started, we have not seen or heard any strong language from the National House of Chiefs telling the president that he has failed the people. More importantly, when the president for once or for some time before told us he's putting his presidency on the line. So at this point, me Eko Kanche Kufuor to say he is basically not, he's moving away of running away from his responsibility. He's not going to listen to me. You tell Kufuor to say when deliver, catch the MPP abina, they're not going to listen to you. So when Otumfuo also speaks like me, then where are we heading? Say Domahine, say Mamponhine, say Ahemfo Akesio Mogana, when they speak like us, who are on the streets, then it means our future is bleak. It means we are never going to be able to solve it. Are we going to wait for power to change? For some chiefs to start calling out the president? Because we need to call out the president now. We need to let the president know it is his responsibility. It is important. And because it is basically confirming that he is the overlord. Now the overlord of Ghana for 8 years has not been able to solve galamsey problem. Now you don't to work at a lawyer for say omunko site and committee. Then we are not ready. We are not ready to let them understand that in our faces the disrespect, in our faces the distraction, in our faces the total disrespect for the rule of law. We are not ready as leaders to let them be accountable for their stewardship. And Nintina galamsey is ongoing. The National House of Chiefs is quiet. Why? Because they are not ready. They are not willing. They cannot speak and tell the president that he has failed. If Kufuor and Bawumia and MPP government, failure, and what next? And then so all the people making noise in Ghana about galamsey, about all that, we are all blowing hot air because we have not been able to tell the president that his responsibility from the 7th of January 2017 was to stop this. I don't care who was in power. What I know is that All that I know is that the 7th of January 2017, Ghana was handed over to Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. That is what I care about. I don't care about how it was handed over to them. I don't care about who was in charge. What I know is that today, car way keys, the amount. Whoever was driving the car, nobody cares. As far as you are a new driver, you need the new rules and regulations to drive that car. And I have the right to question you. Say me tam car ma wenne. Now you're a driver. Now say uchi car na 6 months. Now me fraud am catch say adana car part way to where moi untumi kan kire me say, oh okay, nipa na car dikuta no ordinary kopem ye. The day I handed the car over to you, it is your responsibility to put that car in good shape. So there's no room here. We are supposed to stop this kind of conversation. This is basically telling the government they can keep on doing what they are doing. We should not be selective. And I don't hate to do for. I am trying to speak to the conscience of leaders in Ghana. As software, I'm talking to chiefs. I am talking to that is the principles. So there are so many things that happen in this country are wrong. But for some reason, the leadership here, once in a while, we get people who are reasonable enough, who are honest enough, who basically put everything aside and speak truth to power. And that is what is lacking. Responsibility. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the NPP, they need to take responsibility. This is their problem. This is their cause. They caused this havoc. Akufo-Addo caused this. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, the NPP government caused this. Because I want to ask the chiefs and the leaders in Ghana today. Say, Ghana yamo provision shop, Ghana yamo company, and Akufo-Addo are running it to this point. Will you start in public and use nice words? You will say, this guy is a bad manager. I want to fire him because he has not lived up to expectation. Why is it that when it comes to Ghana, it becomes beautiful words? It becomes moving the responsibility and then giving it to people who cannot solve the problem. Today, if the president is willing to fight galamsey, the president can come on national television 6 p.m. and tell every single mining company in Ghana to put their tools down. And every single mining company in Ghana was shut down. But because there's no will, because the vice president and the people in this government and the president himself, the will is not there. Because we have not been able to let him understand that we can pressurize him to do what we want. Because the will of the power of the people and make Akufo-Addo be a president. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is being guarded by the constitution. And when they say the constitution is the holy grail of this country, which was written by we the people. If Akufo-Addo is willing to fight galamsey, it does not matter the time, it does not matter the year, it does not matter how long it has taken. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo tonight can come on national television and say, I am the president of this land. I am giving an order in the next 5 hours. Every excavator in Ghana, whether commercial, private, illegal, shut down. I will come back and tell Ghanaians my next step. But Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo can't do it because he does not have the will. We have not made him feel he needs to be responsible. See this? This is not a time to be speaking big English and telling lawyers to go to site. This is the time to be telling the president that you are supposed to take responsibility. This is the time to tell the government in power that you have failed Ghanaians. And we need leaders who are bold. It is looking like all our leaders, their balls are messing. They cannot bring it out. The galamsey issue now more trivializing or no. It is not a joke. In any serious country, the president today, as we speak, we need to see chiefs on the street demonstrating today. I was here a handful on the street demonstrating in Ghana that this is enough. The president has failed and that he needs to walk out today. But we are wearing the white man's suit. We are wearing the white man's jacket. Today, we are wearing what the white man left for us. The white man that we said they came to take everything from us. Today, we are replicating every nonsense the white man left. So today, we wear suit. We wear tuxedos. We eat like white men. We have fork and knife. We are speaking grammar when we are living in hell. This is not a time to be speaking English. This is not a time to be polishing grammar. This is the time to be calling out the president that he has failed the people of Ghana and that he needs to walk. This is the time to be mentioning names. This is the time to be telling the people this government is bad news. But today, we are happy that people see us in suits. That makes us look like clowns. That makes us look like slave masters. It makes us look like people who don't know what we want. This is our soil. This is our land. We need to speak the language we understand. We need to be very straightforward with the issues. This is not a time to be doing diplomacy. It is not going to help. We are sinking. We are dying. We have water at the level we cannot breathe. So when we sit and we start to speak grammar, we start to quote words, we start to make it look like it's a trivial issue. Galamsey is dangerous than COVID-19. I'm telling you, COVID-19 was for a short period. Galamsey is going to live with us till we die. It means we don't have life. We were here when leaders of the Christian Council, who were supposed to be bold to tell the president that you said you were going to fight Galamsey, and Nitina Ghana for Koto Abamao. Sa asorin penifo anka oso catch president say yatam oban ahye wunsem enye key holder. You are the first gentleman. And ntina wo yere efu plane na ye ne yetua. And ntina kwasiampe nti say we kufuado. Ofu plane kwa abrochi kohwa wo yare a me ne Ghana fo ne tua. And ntina mo ye toto abama mo say se mo betuma solve ya. But ye the tumi amawa baby obetu nsuo no wa say no kura to this point. So why do we have to go on the Galamsey side? Samoye a Christopher Munimunyansa. Sabio Bible now mokse muyem penifo di enim no. Sa Bible nankasa manyansa. Why do you leave the person who is supposed to take responsibility? Go to the field where the damage is being done to sink. You'll be a fool. It is only a fool who do that because the problem is in your bedroom. You know what is making you not to be able to sleep with your wife. You know what is making you not to sleep at home. It is because you are owing. It is because you are impotent. You don't go into the woods to go and pray. You seek for doctor's advice. You pay your debt. That is what reasonable humans being do. You don't foolishly walk around and say, we are going to the site to go and pray and sing. That moment, you become one of the foolish idiots in Ghana calling yourselves Christian Council. Some of Kenya nyansa ba kumponim. You know, otieti mu kana nyansa ba kumponim. We muso e sofo. We muso mo ya sofo. Na Bible ne kan na emaye jimi anase emaye bi ya adwene mu bie. You know where the problem is. And anything I would da sorry ano a na asem si wa sorry mu a wo sofo panyin ne ebusa question. And anything am respective churches no. They make sure say wo asori na wo na wo da no who make sure say asori no problem nim. If you say we a Pentecost sofo na say wo da kwabre Pentecost no na say asem si wo kwabre Pentecost na headquarters e fra omfre secretary omfre asori panyini omfre ashes omfre sofo no if you say headquarters na posti wo sofo the call her to be in charge of that asori no adentina e ba Ghana dia politicians corruption. It is the president who is in charge. It is the party of the day. Echire mo Jimmy. Echire mo afufu dwene. Echire mo ankasa mo ye Galamsey ne bi. Can't you see say after omo visiting Galamsey site no, empire na omo kobo e na share Galamsey for no ding. And then the Galamsey na jinsem. Eya mo na mama Galamsey na no aye ding there. Because empire mo kobo no ho no, indirectly no mo ko bless Galamsey for no. Eko catch them say omo nkoso nya de omo ye no. Because it was after the visit by the Christian Council and a Galamsey epikie. So you people, the right thing is there. You know what is Biano Kasano? Politicians, the corruption. Why did we vote for a government to come into power? Adentina nkwasia for ya tuaba. And esenki yenwa baino. Ne yenyina ya nchichire maino. Inti aba ni blame yenyina ya hu. There are people, they need to take responsibility. They have to take responsibility. That is why enyo bia na politics. That is why enyo bia na nim koto se monto abamame. You need to know it comes with these kinds of things. So if we cover next for Ekufuado and Bawumia, we instead of us to ask them to tell us why this is happening, we try to blame every Ghanaian there. Then we don't need a president. Then we can be presidents. Then nobody should come and say I can be a leader. Then you fools should not call yourselves leaders who lead various churches in Ghana. No. Because to me, I see leaders say leaders are people who take responsibility. Leaders are people who take action. Leaders are people who make sure that the people that they lead, whatever they do, it at the end of the day protect them, save them, and at the end of the day, they live as humans. And when the leader is not able to do that, and in America say, if tonight, say Ekufuado, if the NPP Bawumia, if they are willing to fight galamsey, Anajuwe, Nana Adodanko Ekufuado can get on national television at prime time, 7 o'clock. No, I'm one in Nimsa Manchim. No, I catch a Ghana for say, I am the president of this land. I hold the executive power. When I speak, nobody speaks. From Ende, whether legal or illegal mining, everybody should shut down their machines. I'll come back and let Ghanaians know the next move by this government. That is what leaders do. I'm quite to Jubilee House and the Bompaye, to national anthem. Do you think Ekufuado, Chairman to me, Bawumiamu, do you think they care about your foolish prayer? Time when you started Bompaye Ghana. Time when they started the youthful tour, time when they started your country, these people have taken advantage of our hypocrisy and our foolishness. And into the Yabedru Hande, you people are foolish. You have allowed the politician to take advantage of the ordinary Ghanaian or Kasa Obianti. We thought to say Mudi and Kamuni Munyansa. We thought to say you people can point out the wrongs to the leaders. Why should I be blaming an opposition that does not have the executive power? Why should I be blaming the NDC that is not in power to direct the military to do something? Why should I blame the NDC that has no power to change anything? The NDC is in opposition. There is a party in power. There is a president and there is a vice. Now, Shadi, you see this? This is Napo. Watina aban we mu 80 years. And there kwasia we so pe to me. Na to me no, e dey na ode beye. They almost say no krampo no, they don't want to admit that they have wronged us. Abagalam say muntia semi anapoka. It shows how disrespectful these people are. Napo say it is not true that Bawumia will collapse small scale mining. What we are against is the use of champagne in water bodies. These are the people are almost saying Sura Bedu this level. And the campaign say, oh, Obia Kasa Bawumia and small scale miners are Omoboa. The young penny say champagne since you so a bonsu ta 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 ta. They are not willing to fight this. Napo, Bawumia, they are not willing to fight illegal mining. They are not. Because when they came into power, they told Ghanaians to say, small scale miners, any illegal miners, their blanket at Tusumobia and Yejuma, Yohanes, you left it. But at the end of the day, some of can be seen there. You know the difference between a small scale miner and an illegal miner. In Ghana today, we don't even see registered small scale miners. They went behind what we call community mining. These are the same people who introduced community mining. And the Kwasia wage in a stage catch Ghana for say, oh, Bawumia de, when a cast about Bawumia and galamsey, Bawumia de ope mining, on the a small scale mining ope, na chamfine de Bawumia and pe. Now, when you who Sati Asman Apokan, let me show you something. And then I will say, Ghana, Jimmy, to allow these people to even campaign in our various communities. Napo say, we will give everyone his excavator to work in his concession to make money to support the economic growth of their communities. Almost say, excavators 2,500 no muria omo je no. Almost so omo do be excavator be mano. No ma ye juma magane tumpon. Na excavator na wo de ma sa galamsey fo no. Ejuma be na wo de kwae. You are in the middle of an ocean. Who say we so cave siare? So cave siare. The issue is the fight you are fighting. You still don't even have a concrete solution for us. You don't have an antidote. Wasako ko jina Ghana for them say excavators na ye na 2005 na Professor Frimpong Boateng na oya sector minister they report ko Kufuor say sa excavators we MPP for the area no na po say yes ye wi excavators ya jeje ye besa dia mamo na mo dia ye galamsey biem na ye dia chichiri kuro no. These people, these are the people you are telling me say me time omo kwasiafo we ejimifo we, people who don't think about the ordinary Ghanaian kwasiafo we. And today we live in Ghana, we want to lift Ghana near Sadia Mamwa. We see where we are, see where we are, and they're bold to tell us say yes Yaji galamsey ni dia galamsey yeba eba be ko election. Inti ye di galamsey excavators ni be sama mo. Mo ana mo ye illegal mining ye be mamo. Na mo boy adwuma na mo fam pagya Ghana. This is Napo. And the last time I was telling you, so what is obi TV so say politicians and these MPP na say Ghana and so boa. Sani paro etrofo also bunukuno. For 8 years Ghana to me MPP insa. For 8 years, John Mahama free power na Ghana nso nti say. Say another dan Akufo-Addo beto say nso na say what did he do? That is the question. Say Akufo-Addo about 2017. So obeto say Mahama say nso what did he do? Then it means you are justifying Akufo-Addo's foolishness and the MPP's stupidity. You need to tell me what Akufo-Addo has done. So we'll see Akufo-Addo beto say nso na say what has he done? This is not a time for us to be going back and say, na MPP, NDC or not galamsey or. The question is, there was a reason why we voted for you people. Because time na NDC or na insuring to say. Time na NDC or two for him sana insuring to say. Time na NDC was a suffer for Ghana nyina enim sana insuring to say. Because a suffer butu kwan eche obia or Ghana. Muko mkurase, munim baby a monsori. You people know in the name of God, the waters were not like this. But moye mbonsamfo, mumubi mwe Jimmy. Mumubi mun kano kure mumubi corruption na ekumo, anything that you are trying to do a comparison. There's no comparison here. There's a reason why Akufo-Addo and the LPP came to power. At the end for the past 8 years, a DNA Akufo-Addo aye afa galamsey ho. Let's not talk like we are mad people. Yenyan kwasiafo. And you see somebody like this, Otia Benmua or saying so, say they are going to give everybody their excavator. He wasn't even specific. Yeah, there will be an excavator, Bemano. Oh, so now you are admitting, say 2,500 excavators. Napo is admitting, says, sir, excavator na Professor from Boadu report can say, Napo ni MPP for the area excavator de galamsey no. It means much excavators in their boy Juma by 5 years. More per power until most of them the excavator na mankofo. No more the akobo edwuma aboa Ghana. So you are admitting some much excavators in the galamsey. You get what I mean? Now somebody will ask, and you see, Obiba Busa say, okay, where is what we call the Council of Elders? Somebody will get up and say, oh, Kevin Taylor Muade, Otuo Srebo, any the chicken, the chicklets, no say, the piglets, where are they? The Council of State. And the galamsey asemo about Yekano. Where is the Council of State members? Where are they? The Council of State now, you say, they are the ones who advise the president for the president to take decisions that at the end of the day, so President we are asking about the Council of State, the Council of Elders. How do they call them? The Council of State, the Council of Elders. Where are those people? Otuo Srebo, any Omo Makano, where are they? These are a bunch of idiots. They don't care about anybody. They sit there, they take our money, and they foolishly die. What are they doing? What are they saying? Are they telling the president to take responsibility? What is their core responsibility? The Council of State was the Council of Elders. Those people, those old men who are clamoring for every single shit, what is their responsibility? Why are they not calling the president out? Why are they not telling the president and his vice that they are leading us into hell? Where is the Council of State? Other than here, Jimmy, sir, we all sit and we want to generalize issues. The NDC is out of this. The NDC, at least for what we know, when John Mahama was leaving office, Pra wasn't like this. And Cobra wasn't like this. All the rivers, the bodies around this nation, they were not like this. So the question here is, what has the Akufo-Addo and the MPP done? That is the question. What have they done to solve this problem? In the Council of State, when was the last time you heard them? So the question is, what has he done? Why are you blaming the NDC? Achichidie we jina ho kasa said drug addict. Oh, in fact, he's a drug addict. Achichidie we kasa no. He said that was his responsibility. Has he delivered on his responsibility? Why are we speaking grammar? and making it look like this is a trivial issue. Why today, even the media that was screaming in 2014, 15, why is the media, why are they trying to treat this matter like some because it is the MPP? Because he does not want to take responsibility. The word is responsibility. The words are taking responsibility. Why are we not forcing this guy to take responsibility? Tam Wakasano, he says something about Eastern region. Today, as we speak, Eastern region youth of Achim Esuom in the Eastern region on Sunday stormed 10 mining sites, forcing them to halt operations. Most of the miners fled the site, leaving behind their mining equipment. The rest were apprehended and sent to the chief. Onwani Kurom Chebi Kurom Achim Kurom Sunday ya emu youth etu said ye omu ye demonstration called mining site 10. Video I'm about to show 2017. This is what happened. Onwani Kurom Kwasiampe you in Kurom. This is what happened. Ekufuado, the Krum Chibi, the Krum Achim. This is the president who does not want to take responsibility. This is the political party we don't want to mention. You have opportunity to speak on this kind of menace, this kind of pandemic. I will have to say it that way. This kind of epidemic. We don't use nice words. We call the leader and we tell the leader, you have failed. This is not a time to be saying politicians and the people should put together a committee and we are all faced with this danger. We know there's danger. We know we are in danger. We need to call the leader. When we are in a ship, we call the captain. That is what we do. And it's about Santimemu, Oko Angunamemu, Oba Bunumemu, Oba Eye Ekrobia or Hinikasi Dinima. You throw a crow run because I mean I'm a crow. And it's 2 votes because Asantimemu Pania Krato Kajetiamete because the town Sa Asanti Krono belongs to him. So why are we not doing the same when it comes to the president? Why are we making it look like it's different? Because we are trying to shield some people. Because we feel that we are not supposed to point fingers today. We are waiting for another party to come and then we will call the name that is easy to mention in Ghana. Mama. Not even Mahama. Mama. And then the foolish ones will all get up with their wings up. No more taban you fu. Adentra. Where you end this for? Yambo Mahama ding. That is our problem. The irresponsibility in our actions. We the leadership. Yani ahemfono, yani asofono, yani mpenifono. Where is the state? The elder, the state council. Where are those fools? We are in a pandemic. We are in an epidemic. We are in a serious situation. We have failed to call out the president. We have failed to tell the president he has failed. We have failed to tell the people to vote against the government that has failed us. What do we want? Yeah, trying my power, sir. We are waiting for power to change to become wise. We are waiting for power to change for us to become patriotic. How do we govern? How do we put a nation together with this kind of attitude? As we speak and quoting words, sugar coating words, they are seriously mining because gold for oil. You don't get the drift? You need to get the drift. You can the biggest galamsey in Ghana, Baumia. Those are the people doing galamsey. Me say, it is the will. Does the president have the will? Does the vice president, does he have the will? Today, the vice president has called Mirekuduka to lead the campaign, mining. Mirekuduka is one of the greatest galamseyers in Ghana. Yaka greatest. Omamode galamsey kunipa. Mirekuduka. Charles Bisiu. And you want to tell me that, oh, there's nothing wrong. It is possible. Fatumima Bawumia. Are you crazy? Can't you see it in your faces? Say at an event be occur say nipa omo nipa be 30%. Onim so me galamsey. Has Otumfo ever come out to mention one person's name? No. Because we penyini. Now we penyini. We penyini. We de wenyini. We sofo and then say kurono. You think it's a 2 for a boat, and mention the 10. Eka se mo amotiti minim say we be unim dia kebesi Ghana. Do you know what will happen in Ghana? And I say I him for 5. O the emphasis I want hene. The emphasis I want 4 put the galamsey wo ho. The emphasis say eye eastern region or hene kese wo ho. Enye bu akwa hene wo enye on na ye hene kese wo ho because onye eye eastern region or hene kese. Ono na ye no ho hene kese. The emphasis say achimfo ne hene. The emphasis say eye de bono e wasafo hene kese. Yemfa ne se eye fimfim mantem central region hene kese. Yemfa otumfo na yemfa ebia eye de srem na ahemfo saa enumwe enye press conference. No mon kanchre Ghana president to say we want you, we are giving you 24 hours. Yensa say have been affected. We want you, Mr. President, to call a state of emergency. And there from Ochina, Mr. President, we are giving you 24 hours. Make sure every excavator in Ghana stops working. Ghana. But it is the willingness to do it. Young Pennyphone are not ready to help us. Young Pennyphone are doing politics with us. Young Pennyphone want the rights to change things. They are not willing because some of them are involved in galamsey. I'm telling you, I am for Kesia Omo Ghana. Omo are involved in galamsey. They are part of it. Omo ma any momo wafasemu. Omo abusianfo enamfo na ye galamsey no. They benefit directly. They cannot speak. How difficult is this for Mpenifo Omo Ghana to do? How difficult it is for even the National House of Chiefs. The National House of Chiefs can just come out, release a statement and say, Mr. President, you are the captain of this ship. We are disappointed in you. Mr. President, you have to take responsibility. Mr. President, as chiefs, nationwide, we are telling you to come out in the next 24 hours to stop every excavator in Ghana, whether legal or illegal. Do you know what will happen in Ghana? Every machine will go down, ging. The forest will be quiet. But is the president going to do it? No. Is the National House of Chiefs going to do it? No. Because they are all involved, some of them, in galamsey. Don't sit at home. Oh, some amena oka acheke asem no. O si acheke no mo ye no he. Ekopie he enkran takrade Kempinski. Acheke awudi no nkran no. Si ye acheke ewo eye mining site a. Ye ndi no mining site o. Ma meka bibi nkyerɛw. Me oboasini me galamsey boy. Me nyini wo ekura ye legal mining and illegal mining wom. Me nyini wo oboase. I grew up with people who do galamsey. Me hu so ma say nsuo da. Okay? When you go to AGA, they have their own dam, a supply Anglo-Gold Ashanti with power. Since I was growing up, I never saw that dam say, "Eye insuo enya dani even close to brown." Never. Oko Obuase, Oko Takwa, Oko Adeso, Oko Bogoso, they were doing hard rock mine. Almost illegal mining. They were chasing hard rock. Omoko people no mo to amena. No ma chase you all Bobankasa. They don't care about river. They were not interested in excavator. The young men there were looking for ore. They go down, they dig. They don't destroy any water. They don't destroy any farm. They look for mboba ewo form. I grew up with people who did galamsey. They never destroyed the forest. What you are seeing is mechanized galamsey. This is a whole industry. NPP for be a quine among call for the excavators about almost say assassin. So the president needs to take responsibility. The responsibility ends up on the desk of the president and his vice. Finished. It's finito. There's nothing again. I have seen galamsey before. I lived in Obuasi. AGA never came out to say Sebio Omo galamsey for what those boys were doing. Once in a while, nobody say, "Oh, some stubborn boys be breaking into maybe STC or STP." Then Echo Ramo AGA4 Omakuchomo fence. Ako Yambo baby 2 boys, 3 boys, 10 boys. But the majority of the job they were working on concessions at AGA Jaoho. Go to Takwa. Go. That is what they did. Why from this? It is because this government and its people introduced this kind of severe, crazy kind of galamsey. Chairman who to me na excavators thousands the Ghana. Aisha Wangi saw in Ghana jail. The Chinese who trooped into this country, they were given the leeway by this government and its people. we can stop galamsey. And let me tell you, galamsey, what those people are doing, Chairman, it is beyond galamsey. Me say, Chairman, want to me with distraction no more. It is beyond galamsey. It is basically distraction. They are destroying the environment. They are destroying water bodies. So don't sit there and trivialize it and make it look like say, oh no, say galamsey insuo a cheke. Once my memu, wasa, sa cheke ni endin wasa wo. I mean, can't you the talk team? Wa wote easily gonna wohwe me. Wa wote trasa kwa wohwe me. Wa wote takrade enyensia. Wa wote hefa wohwe me. Say gala ye cheke. Ye apetishi. Say acheke. Ewo baby ye acheke we cross galamsey area. Ye ndin wo ho. Ye akoton. Ye acheke ni wi a. Ye de galamsey nsuo ni ye wi a. Ye de bus station. Na ya chekere ho. Na omo betu no abetu konkran. Omo ti baby ye galamsey no omo nim se nsuo we no mo de ye. For all you know, omo tutu bula omo fie omo nom. Ye ne etenkran ni kumase ye ne nom galamsey no. Inti so omo so ba we ka se acheke no ya ye wi a enyo omo no mu di o. Eye wo na wo tenkran na wo dwen se wako school. Wo de galamsey mfa ho no. Wo hene na wo to ra se wo de wo ye different wo na se bi o ubedi saa ade no.
Enio, wo hwe de wo nsuo na ni aye ya. Enye kura ye kokwa nyina agudi a abaye sraw eni die mo sese nso ye benu kopa ayede.
This is the reality. In the end what say demonstration also against the government, against the EC. You need to be part. Okay? So NDC focus say they are going out there to demonstrate. So NDC focus say you need to occupy every EC office. They are saving you from galamsey. So what is John Mahama Catcher will say? There's going to be a nationwide demonstration against the EC. The people who can encourage or help the NPP continue this destruction, Electoral Commission. So Electoral Commission, you stop you from rigging this election. They are going to make sure this galamsey menace, because they are the ones going to declare NPP winners. It is also say enough is enough demonstration. NDC focus that they are getting on the street. It's not about the elections in Guau. It is about your livelihood. It is about sustaining Ghana. It is about making sure our intentions of continuing the destruction of this country, we cut them off. And this, the 16 regions, say, aha, and the EC office, the demonstration is happening. You need to be part. You might not join it because NDC EC demonstration. You are joining it because you don't want the NPP to continue. The only institution that can continue or help the NPP to continue this destruction is Mensa and the EC. They are plotting and planning to rig the election. Sending about Umia and the chairman to me and the Kufuor Galamsey Omo Betwaso. You 88 days. I'm telling you, Kufuor will do nothing about Galamsey. Baumia will not say anything about galamsey. Baumia cannot tell Kufuor that he has failed the people when it comes to galamsey. Baumia is marking time. And anything that will be say the NDC is saying get out there. It is beyond politics. It is beyond elections. It is stopping the canker through making sure the EC does not rig to enable these people continue doing what they are doing. Until basically the NDC is giving you room to stop this carnage. And that is why every region, EC office, Ghanaians are supposed to occupy or see 1,000, over 2,000 at every EC office to send a message to Jane Mensah that if the president is not going to listen, we are going to stop you from rigging the elections so that this canker will stop. It is what said John Dramani Mahama. Agent stage catcher will say we all need to go to EC's offices, demonstrate around the nation to send a message that anybody at the EC office who is thinking of rigging the elections to allow this candidate to keep on going, we and you have an issue. So the demonstration by the NDC on the 17th of September, it goes beyond the NDC. It goes beyond 7 December elections. It is to save this nation. This is the time. Let me tell you something. We have about 31 people on my picking form from the president. We are going to get about 15 political parties. None of them care about this galamsey issue. What is a party Biaka say, I want to join NDC to stop the EC from rigging the elections? Because the EC rigging elections now, whose benefit does it go? A coach to me's benefit. Eko eye de Bawumia, they are the ones who are going to stay in power. And do you know what they're going to do in the next 4 years, 8 years? No. So what you do is to support the NDC to make sure that that thing stops. We need to stop it, and we have to start it from the EC. Parties somewhat Ghana, what is Obika say, let us support the NDC in what they're about to do? No, because majority of these political parties are almost confuse you. Almost that say go and vote against John Mahamano. They are into this. Hassan Ayaragamuni are there. You can't trust them. I'm telling you, they are doing business. They don't cause the Akpalus. These are people who do political business. Your interest is not their interest, because Hassan Ayaraga or Ma or Yere in so way across Ghana Umbi. Why is he not telling his party to join the NDC to demonstrate around the nation to stop the EC from rigging the elections? Why is Alan Cash not doing that? Why is Ekweadonko not doing that? Why is Gum not doing that? Why are all the other political parties not doing that? They are not doing it because they want the NDC to rig. Omumu Bino, Omuni NPP, and say in Ghana. That is why they are all sitting back and waiting for the NPP to continue destroying the country. Sa Palune, Eye Odikebuno, they don't care. But it is about you. Into this campaign, this demonstration is very vital. It is the beginning of our redemption. It is the beginning of our revolution. It is the beginning of winning back the Ghana that we have always wanted. It is the beginning of our democracy, grabbing it back and maintaining and protecting it. 17th September, every single Ghanaian should join this demonstration. It is not just for the elections, it is to rescue Ghana. The rescue mission starts on the 17th of September. Next week, Tuesday, important to be there. The demonstration is nationwide. Don't travel to Accra. So, Sunyania, your regional EC office, that is where the direction is. Oti Cape Costa, your regional EC office, that is where the direction is. Oti Ashanti Regional, your regional EC office, that is where the direction is. Everybody should be part. We need to stop this carnage. We need to stop it, and stop it now.
No, Kevin, that's my papa here. My question is that Akufo-Addo started, he put his job on the line, and I can't say so failure. Friends say, Sank American he would have been impeached. So why is he still on the seat?
Thank you. I appreciate this. All right, Ubusa, a simple question. Or saying Akufo-Addo would have been impeached a long time ago. Adentina Akufo-Addo is still in power, and I say he's still the president of Ghana. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. On your ready. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Hello, Kevin. I think all this problem in Ghana, this galamsey. Hello.
Kasa, meet you.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah. A problem. I was Ghana. You know, from the Jubilee House presidency and the galamsey, you know, originated from one person or two, four.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, caller. That is her opinion. Hello. Let's understand that. Yeah. Hello, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello. My Medindi Kumar Robert Nkadasufi Kufuridia. Yeah.
Me too.
Kevin, efa yisi asem ho. On say tama otumfo kasa wo Kumasi ewo way for no program ase no. Hello, what you mean?
You'll be at you, Kasa.
On say yes, on say on make comment bi. Na comment no make here no kam ya say yes otumfo ye nanano no ye bunu pa but in same bi on mo kan say oya ye nyiyimu. E bi say o ka kire Ghana for say parties ni enye gidie wo yisi no niam bi obeye nyina mu. Na mo bisa ho say nia nanka ye pese tini say di na ye ka say yisi no ye nya gidie wo nimu. Enti o so ka kire yisi ni say ye nia tini se na be ya parties ni benya gidie wo mu. NDC for ne ka say yisi ni niam bi o ye no register no aye bloated. The figures me 2000 region bia o say constituency bia no uhwe 2000 of names odi akeka nti there no there is some names if you transfer voters your friends and encophobia afimu ni mo hwe
but I say omuni mo hwe. All right, hello caller. Hello? Hello, caller. All right, we lost this caller. I'm in fact another caller. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yabepon in the next 7 minutes. Exactly 12 Ghana time. Yapon show no. There are some very important things we need to go take care of. Hello, caller. Good evening. Hello. Hello. On your ready. All right. Hello, caller. Go ahead.
Kevin. But I'm set a record straight. I'm sorry, your boss. Name is your boss. Na de bi am kasa me pesa me no kasa he am set to record straight mo bi o you bi asonti me ya bo asini ni Ghana ni 82 ni galamsey o Ghana there's no galamsey ye ne bo asefo ye anwease abai gobs fire o money ma ne yakofa anwea na se ni e fe anwease galamsey ni nyina se ye ka ne kimpon mu a Sam Jonah surface mining na ofa bae sa surface mining no e na abedi hini amasa galamsey minu yokofa sa brofo o say yetwi o sa galamsey no ni eni bi wo boase o na ya anwea se wo be kaya e ya anwea no e na omokokoye na afie no enti na omu nsensuo na nsuo se ye bie ni so bi ka se bia boase ye tu gold na
but you cannot say Sam Jonah na kofa because Sena AG surface mining no they were doing responsible mining. Ebi omom surface mining no illegal. They did not do responsible surface mining. So we cannot blame Sam Jonah for that. Yeah.
The money idea was here come on, I take Kevin all the idea ne ban. Surface mining ne ban almost at say yankumasu essay and sats and you know for say omo omunia asase ba kokora. Oh, see a certain record straight. Idea ni nyane say na ye ni detective machine bia wo Ghana. Enti no obi enim say gold no Ghana bia gold no wo. Enti Ghana for ne ba ye no. Enti answer na nkasam do no be ma surface mining na ba no. O say ko mo bo we nyina ho ban. Eno no say Ghana for me nkase me blame so na dia bo. But also mo bo ho ban. Enya ade say bia no say galamsey. Say obi hunu be bia galamsey no say ye brofo say ye twu. Na mbo asefo ne ye anwase ne nsensuo. Me set record straight.
Thank you.
And mining, surface mining na ba ye no. And I go find a problem nyina ba.
But that's the part. Thank you very much for this. Yeah, thank you very much. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Me name say on here for me friend Kelly me kase free have no.
Okay.
Kevin, asema me pesa me kan say. Me pesa me busa yem tenifo ne say me titiriu enkoma asante man temo me pesa me busa o me say me e ho na me twiri. Na nado ebetena so a na o kire say ono no o ku galamsey. Nti galamsey na o kono say wentimi anko ani nkunimu a na hini a wodi wo de toso. Emra no me antia fie say ode na hini ne toso na president na ode toso na ye nyema mienu. So betimi akon adi nkunim ana say onko ni nkunim. Okuno odi nkunim ade na wote so no fine wawie. Se wani nkunim nso a ba bi ogina no wa firi so onyo manpanyi biem. Enti ye mpanifo no asante henen ene mpanifo no makasa o mobile na no mabubu be na o mokono. O matimi question man say wo de wahini eto so say ni say. Enti ade no watimi akon ana say wantimi anko. O ko fa NDC ne ada we da fufamu a na say wan kasa no wotu won sebi adrum pempen se da bia me kasa ye mrantie no ye ntese sa first na etwemu na wo betena opanyini na wo ya de na nya ne so ho hwe no enti wo mu sa ne say ade na wo de to so no awie peyo ana anwie peyo ewie peyo dia ene ba bia wote no e wo sa wote na anwie peyo dia na so wo be gina ho a wo de wa no ka say o man ni anko a mesi for men no o ka ko so wo de wa no na keke ene be gina na o ka ya na say o patra say no.
That's it. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kelvin.
Just 3 minutes.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, boss. Go ahead.
Mr. Kelvin, Yamisha, Wabi and you make a program we know. Mr. Kelvin, Yamisha, Minim, Pay Crame Boamo, Asante my mom. Jimmy Forno, still a more, but still a bimo, maybe a taxi driver. A bimo, Jimmy Bio, Kelvin, while old lecture man for Pan, old lecture man for Ankasa. na no ya santasi zongo mentimi hu MPP for plan o mafa on say John Mama ka say ba youth no kwan be fa so ide abo am no ti se so omunam miamia on say election na dura wie no akọ santasi zongo na ne kwamadam fu bi wo wa sisa youth no ho ene mpanyimfo sa a obi o pese osua adwuma Kevin na nyese bi se bi nipa na ndwina 8 years want man nya hwe less than 3 months I be kwa to aba afi na wo kai
But I'll say thank you very much, Junior. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I would like to speak English.
Speak English.
The topic about galamsey. Calvin, I don't know. Hello.
We are listening.
Hello.
We are listening.
I don't know. I don't know if that is the culture of blacks. If you come to Africa today, even there is nothing called town planning. Everybody brings anyhow how he likes. There are some places you can't go with your bicycle.
It's it's all got to do with leadership. It's all got to do with leadership. We need leaders who are willing to take decisions, who are willing to take responsibility. That is what we need. It's not about Africans. We all live in Europe and America and all that. When you give the white man the room to misbehave, he will misbehave. They'll mess up. When you go to England and they are playing soccer, they don't have any fence between the supporters and the players. But nobody basically jumps that little hurdle to go stand on the field. It shows that there is a rule, there's leadership, and that they know they have been positioned to understand that when you cross this line, you might not end up, you might not watch a game on this field again. So it is leadership. We gave Akufo-Addo power. We did not question his leadership. It is not about somebody speaking grammar. It's about the willingness, the person willing to work. When we get a leader who is willing to fight corruption and galamsey, we will solve this problem. Thank you very much, sir. All right. Hello, caller.
Yes, good evening, Kevin. Nyankopon on show bre ni adwuma pa oyem mamata Ghana. Senia ubie Ghana fo ni de bia me kasa yanya wanka. Ye ni bebia Ghana ye gina because ntia me kan sa no, especially villages no Kumasi areas ya. Omo nim ne ekoso Ghana na ye di radio cheap radios presenters edada omo. Awa ene wama youth ne enie bie e wo ho. Many ukasa by this time no obie phone line say youth infra wa obeti nsem a ebeko wasom enti niaye ye den say wodi wo ho ato amagana say you want to save your nation enti no election ya ye koyi demonstration ya be baso yi just am de say wo bo hu de ro say Ghana fo nyina sorry is say na okan is not about personal bibi and as a party you belong, but this is we are going to rescue this nation. So Jamaica a pono omo and no any person yesane eti the Ghana for nyina sorry na yen to me this adwuma we mo be interest NDC for the year omo ade other small parties they have destroyed this country because they are all from MPP, those small parties because over 30 something parties so they are come to stand for president just because Akufo-Addo be president. President there is so cheap. Say over 30 people want to stand for Ghana presidency. Are we mad?
Thank you, Wale. What's happening in Wale? Now, the issue of Wale no nyina and say a year Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the constituency and nuaba current MP. On it, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni 8 and the omo contest say omo be NPP parliamentary candidates. I want to go share NDC near on also a year candidate to her. Now they could see and say they all went into the delegates the elections. Omoba be ni pabako. They could see and say Mahmoud Bawumia niaba Nidin Ede a year Larba Abudu. One a year Bawumia secretary Asia no. Omo ntumi antwaba no nipa be 700 to 800 omo MPP fo nko awo so mo toaba no omo ntumi antwaba no entokwasie e ma soldier fo no any police fo mko ho ewia police fo no ewia aba no de koye adia chi na EC ebeka kire say NPP for etuturasem the way they are thugs, the way they are not able to organize a simple party election. No, the electoral commission said they cannot in fact go back there and conduct a fresh elections. And they are sorry, and the acquisition say Mahamudu Bawumia and Nuaba Lariba Abudu no waba bontene say election no onko biem sesiano weja akonwano wapo akonwano e de ama MPP for wapo akonwano e de ama Mahamudu Bawumia the secretary na chiane chi we wie sika opese obedi MP no into this woman today eba bontene wabeka che Ghana for say even though a vice president constituency onim say krono a ekoso e wo sebio election Mahamudu Bawumia mo emfa kwan bia so say ono ombe yi na free horo or say ende she does not want to be part of the NPP electoral process. So tonight, the Ebetima can say this woman actually, she says she has pulled out of a Wale NPP parliamentary race. It is interesting because who's a president and as a vice president Otigana so idea and the constituency there and can tuaba and say they smooth. This vice president or the flag bearer of the NPP no Bawumiano or no and a Sebio or the head of the police council. Den on one constituency. You to me tuaba na at the end of the day no. You to me bubotuo near ballot box no. You snatchy near police for ekoko edigane. Into the abbe didn't say Mahamudu Bawumia ne sister sika omde man no close to $500 million. And I'm catching say onji sa sika no na Sebio on tinan chain na Bawumia aid no enko. This woman osisika na obeji because at the end of the day onim onya sure post Bawumia ebetumi ewini presidency no. For now they have given her 150 million wajisika no and then the waba bontin beka che Ghana for say enya dia obetwa so a contested for dia wale seat ni biom inti ende or your press conference na so kan nyina say she does not want to be part of this or say party mpedifo bi na kasa obwa ni nua be ma friend na ye fly na free srim eba nkran and ekufu ade ene gabi mo ka kire ne say omo pese omo di sika we pata no se ne be ya because omo nim say wale NDC candidate ni very strong no omo nim say onya that smart enough omo nim say enya de obetime BT NDC ni no so they want to pay her off now at the end of the day no omo de the end Bawumia secretary no momuba until she has taken the money close to $500 million. They have money there waji $150 million and down upon oji sika no and or say we pull it out uncontested biom into yama the Bawumia secretary no mum enko. So it should tell you the business they are doing with Ghana. Today she's $500 million gain, $500 million rich. She has taken her money, and then she's worked nicely out with this amount of money. This is the danger we are talking about. And in the MP before, they always say almost strategy or maybe elections, no. Almost we are Bank of Ghana sikana ku good them and anything bia obia ebufupe no matam sikana dia man. Inti Bawumia ni aba na say onko biem. Bawumia secretary ni so metwa so na oni Bawumia embedi sikana ewo Ghana no. This is the news. Now asema abesino ya say eye omo on scholarship ewo UK no. BBSC ewo UK. Kingsley Ajiman, maybe tina hana me story I'm catching Ghana for say Kingsley Ajiman Crom. This guy, he is the head of a scholarship secretariat. Maybe a scandal, and you know one funny thing, maybe I have an issue with APAC. And at last, APAC was saying nonsense. I was telling him, say he's not the only MP who is in Parliament. As far as they have decided to speak on Ghanaian issues, it does not matter which department or committee you are on. I was telling APAC that if he really thinks about students and Ghana education, this was an issue he was supposed to take up. He was sitting on social media and talking nonsense to me. I have said and I keep saying because I proved with a fact. Made the documents by Bontin Bekachire must say this Kingsley Ajiman. Oche hene sebio manuscript tumana so ebuakwa hene ohene na ochi tax na owe ebuakwa no ono NSD papa we ekwohye scholarship secretariat. Maybe chemu documenta amount for a scholarship. Abrante we order 40,000, 50,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds, $100,000. Ordering for aircraft bridges on scholarship. Me the nipa on any boss I crown on ba me show we so. Emma nipa na be catch Ghana for say Kingsley Ajiman crown for. I actually did this job with him. We took monies from people. Ye rian konfo sika, ya jijin konfo sika. Scholarship secretariat, ye personal business. The person who did or committed a crime with this guy was on my TV, was on my show. Me catch a Ghana for say this guy is dangerous. And the Diabeto Jan say some students at the University of Birmingham in the UK faced possible deportation due to delayed tuition fee payments following the cancellation of their student visas. Sa akwa we a your friend Kingsley Ajimai and the unim attach ya kwasi campaign no kasa no. Sa branch we ewie sika was scholarship secretariat akwaji seat ni for attach ansem. So what is attach ya kan kwasi asema e seat na ya gina abo afa ni tirim. Na ho yare te se otwen. This guy today ono so nim so abokro no Oyekufuado appointee se sia no we sika e de akoye de akowi ni primaries opeso ura parliament. We were supposed to stop this criminal a long time ago. Mitna ha catch them Ghana for. There were students outside Ghana, our legitimate scholarship students. Some of them contacted me and said, we don't want our faces to be shown. And I'm saying, I hear you. If it's what menkan wants some BM, because the students out there now, more later you were doing politics because some of them were taken to the US, to the UK, to Eastern Europe because MPP before they did not qualify to be scholarship students or students who are supposed to be on scholarship. In the majority of these boys and girls of Bohono, they are NPP foot soldiers. School. And the abrochire school ni say ye pamomo adentra the scholarship secretariat no sika nka wose ekọ na ye ditua nkwara no stipends ni ade a any fees bi omutua no Kingsley Ajimai diska no. This guy is supposed to be called tomorrow in parliament. And he say a master cromfo say ewura your parliament, but this is Ghana. Kwasi bi to wose me time we. Kwasi bi to wose ni chiwe or to me time no. This guy has been a criminal for a long time. Or the scholarship secretary billions of cedis. We still watch this guy. Today, people's life has been shattered. Young Ghanaians are facing deportation, all because a foolish guy like this at Ghana scholarship secretariat, and already making millions of dollars. This guy, our estates, and there who's the MPP 40 V8 echo rally back and forth. A guy with V8 or about 60 V8 or the renty MPP. Samia Ukune lead this idea, and these are the people we keep talking about. If we conduct a lifestyle audit on these people, this guy, Otumifa scholarship secretariat car, or Nangasa Etumifa a car, no a driver, no a koto car not watching. Now or scratch a insurance company and they say car no while register life insurance comprehensive the daso no a kwaje mono. This is what he does. He is a criminal. Nipa on any ball corner catch say you know no TV so, but for some reason. It was coming from Kevin Taylor into Enya Papa. Oh, yan Fino, and the hundreds and hundreds of Ghanaians are going to face deportation. But Pamomo, almost school no more are you waste? Ghana Sika, Yaditia Somoko school a shit who has caused financial loss to the state. This Kingsley Ajimai guy needs to go to jail. Kingsley Ajimai needs to go to jail. And these are the things that I keep talking about every day. But don't say Ghana for you selective. For 8 years, yet Ghana and Kwasiade selective about what to talk about. On send the Agokan Kolano. And more of them will be sent back home. So see our future in say. Are they going to come back and start afresh? Because this guy took the money, messed the money up, or Sisa MPP in the constituency. Maybe Tremo, videos and pictures of this fool. Wakwa the constituency was a sunny power so among to Abamano as delegate for and Odomoko UK Omuhu Fimbi some dirty riffraffs all because now opposite or parliament into Akwa to me call the constituency now assistant the constituency executives now on the ticket of scholarship secretariat Nipa Bear 20 was some UK Adaya or person Mobano Munabe to Abamano and it worked out for him and there Omunako to Abamano and there or parliamentary candidate or Babura parliament. We need to stop this criminal before. Yeah, come on, cause financial loss to the state. People like these are not supposed to enter parliament. But when we attaching Akwasia, Akwarawe, Kromfowe, this boy, or chain in a catch for the onion head of scholarship secretary, or chain it, or chain your money post do, or you book in it, Sapapano, or your corrupt chief. He did that. So when I sit here and I say, we were Jimmy for, we are Kromfoa, I just don't say it. I say these things because me were fact I'm just supporting Masima Makibia. Maybe Chiremo documents na Nipa on the ball corner, but Tranka Semen, yeah, Obianka once and be seen there, Kwasia, we will for Tabai, You see where the rippling effect in baby a free bar. All these people are coming back home, and more will happen because you moved to do it Ghana and you Jimmy, and you was short memories. Now, this is what is going on. Yes, see, galamsey na abano. Peasant Farmers Association warns of looming food crisis. See, Tiana and Siana Brandy Champo Bekache say, we hear about Eddie, 500 billion, so $1.2 billion to stop air food crisis because in Sunto, Martin and Cambi, Wajis Karako. The Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana, PFAG, has issued a stark warning of an impending generational food and nutrition crisis if drastic measures are not taken to combat illegal mining, commonly known as galamsey. Eye omuye infuo Ghana. Mchochopwa any di ekuafo nketenkete omuye infuo omunyoma nketenkete ne yeto a ye di feed Ghana nyina ende obaba boncha be ka kire say yamfa ye nan yansi fom ende ne ochire ya galamsey no eduane ho be kwa atwe ye ho be kire ye onwe kufu adem de omayemo onwe de ba omiamayemo om de galamsey asem asase ena om de ekom abetom so wasiafo da ho jejina stage ka chom so mon sam om tumi. They are not bold enough to tell you ade omobeya stop galamsey om tumi chi nipa ba kumpo tumu. Today the warning has come. Om say eye ekuafo na om dua nnuaba no mamudi no om say om asase nyina no chairman untumi MPP for Sampan, eye MPP National Women's Organizer, MPP Samia Uku, Kojo Ponkruma, Kweku Bako, Gabi Ochedako, NPP for Penifon Galamsey Omujemu Yeno, almost say Mama Muni anya ding. Na yemfa na yensi forma eye aduane ebedi no afia yebesimu de ekono wan hwe aduane ho bekwa atwema yebedane mwa e wo Ghana. This is supposed to be treated as an emergency. But me can say obi to was Kevin Taylor time ekufuado. Oh, Kevin Taylor time ba omia kwase bi say it is possible. Abra the person in charge has failed to stop what is happening. This is the problem we've been talking about. And every day we can be beach Ghana for ye jiminti ni amanko for be die. This is the problem today. Brian Champo bananse be catch them say mo man sika say oji sika no matere nka biem. Na e sika na ope. Hwe galamsey ano a ding echen COVID-19. I'm telling you. Galamsey a epidemic. Galamsey it is beyond pandemic because look domestically the galamsey aye no COVID-19 anye 1%. And you see the effect of galamsey no it is generational. COVID-19 it was for a short period. Maybe I won't difference no. COVID-19 problem at the buy no a short term. What we can go for we die. Galamsey problem we a generational. Hey, answer the solve in so ba ku say yentie ni no na ekufu adu ewu. I'm telling you. Na frame up pare ewu. Na osafoma fo ewu. Na eyen kwasiafo ye omudi die nim say monsanfa ba ma MPP no mu nyina ewu. In the next 15 years ekufu adu bewu. Frame up pare bewu. Eye de osafoma fo bewu. 15 years eye kenofo yato bewu. 15 years these people will be dead. I'm telling you. Why never face the problem we? Just Aquano Napo da Ekufuado da Baumia Jimmy. Say a pan yenye day manusis minaso. Baumia. In the sea pan, what say a day. Napo na dayo. Ye cosabity forms keke. Ye uncock a never forms in 10 minutes. Or now da. Now when I was a brand zero. Sa aquawi. Sa a folele we. Napo cosabity forms wada. Okojina stage so we Jimmy one no akwatena se yes yan na pombedi president identity oh we dey akaniba na ye hu akani onim nyansa na ye hu akani Jimmy nida it's ana me ya say de bia me kasa asem we so obi gina be ka say o24 say to and etete na po aya na hame if we say me nye sure so o24 betete Jimmy say I'm very sure because me nana and me nana so de odomi na say nipa say o24 etete de hame. And I feel say time say somebody will associate Napo with mentia. Minim name mentia, mibu mentia, minim say enyansafo and etete enyansafo mentia. There is no way obi to say Napo, obi back to my catch them say Napo, yatete no mentia. Enti na meka me say last. Otu for small kind no kan di agro. Na bia nipa dom no dose opeso obi afira himfie ho. E na o kan ntem amanfo asore akọ. Na emom pa no de ye ni anim ɛne deɛ yɛsua ɛne abakɔsɛm akyerɛ no sibia napo ejimi no ɛnya adeɛ otumfo bɛtete napo because enim sɛ akwara bi a wafa otumfo nsɛm akwara bi a wafa menhyia penyini bi a yɛatete no menhyia wepie no na no kasa ne neyɛ ɛne nyɔma bi a yɛ kyerɛ sɛ we deɛ penyini a sɛbio na adwene wɔ fie ɛna tete no na uhu deɛ napo yɛ ne neyɛ ne kasɛm ɛne sɛbio ɔmmu nipa ɛne sɛbio nyɔma bi a ɔyɛ a wotum sɛ sɛbio napo ɛnyɛ menhyia ɛne ɛtete no we ɛyɛ just by the way na enti mo a mo ka sɛ otumfo na tete napo no time otumfo ka asɛm no na ɔnyɛ serious na ɛsɛ ɔka ne kɛkɛ because na nkɔfo aba ahemfie na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔmo nyinaa pie firi hɔ enti na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔda kakra na ɛyɛ MPP fo so disturb no ɔno so we deɛ me nana me anam tete no ɔn sɛ mo a monte asante kasa na especially nkranfo no mo a monte asante kasa na ane ɛka bibia modwen sɛ oba ma ahemfie na mka so we deɛ me ba me de hye no a yɛ ne tete na ɛnkyerɛ sɛ fie hɔ deɛ tete no asante kasa no sɛ wonnim kasa na ɛne nti na yɛnim nim sɛ yɛ maame anwonafoɔ yɛtete wɔ asantememu yɛ papa mo yɛ mfantefoɔ yɛ yɛadehyeɛ enti sibia yɛsua kasa no sɛ wonte ase ɔbɛdwen sɛ o ade nti na Kevin te kasa ne saa ade nti na de bia ɔka asɛm ne yɛ yasa dabi ɛyɛ kasa ne yɛsua sɛ nipa ba otumfoɔ na ase na sɛ otumfoɔ kasa me de hye deɛ yɛne ane ɛtete no ɔyɛ me de hye baako a matete no ɛnkyerɛ sɛ menhyia na onyini yɛ no otumfoɔ na kyɛ ne tena hɔ tu ne fo dabi otumfoɔ pɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ asanteni nkoa deɛ a ɔyɛ asante de hyeɛ deɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛba ɛne ɛtete no ɛno nti na mpanimfoɔ bɛbi sɛ ɛwɔ me na ɛwɔ yɛn sɛbio ɛyɛ different things otumfoɔ ɛyɛ napo yɛ asanteni nkoa deɛ ɔntumi nka sɛ na mo bɛfa asanteni wei akɔ ɔsɛ o mede hyeɛ wei deɛ yɛne ɛtete no ɛfiri sɛ ɛyɛ deɛ ebusua ɛyɛ kuo ebusua ɛyɛ ɔdɔ ebusua ɛyɛ deɛ ntɔn nti sɛ meyɛ bretuoni na sɛ sɛbio ɛyɛ ebusua foforɔ tete ne ba na yɛ nyinaa yɛ asantefoɔ ne yɛhyia sɛbio deɛ ɔsɛ meka ne sɛ o me wɔ faase ɛne nti na asanteni biara panyini biara hyia akwara na ɔfrɛ no a ɔsɛ me wɔ faase ɔnka sɛ akwara a wofiri tafo anaa me nana a wofiri dabi ɔsɛ me wɔ faase ɛfiri sɛ asanteni panyini biara hu asanteni baa bi a wawo ba biara sɛ ɛne wɔ faase nti otumfoɔ ka sɛ napo yɛ ne ɛtete na ɔnka nkyerɛ Ghana sɛ ɔno ɛna tete napo ɛwɔ fie a ɔde ne tena hɔ ɛde ne to sunia so ɛkyerɛ sɛnea ɔhohoro ne to sɛnea ɔntwitwi ne se sɛnea ɔndware sɛnea ɔnkasa ɛnyɛ saa na ɛteɛ na ɔka in general terms nti naturally napo wɔ gyimi you cannot connect napo to menhyia kasa ne deɛ saa yɛte kasa ne deɛ nti mɛma ɔbu mfu ɛyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛmu Mr. Fosu wokɔ Kunejima International School ɔna kyerɛ me twi ae ɔna kyerɛ me sɛ apɔnkyerɛni huri fɛmfɛmfɛmfɛm nti ɛnya adeɛ bi a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔbu fu yɛdwudwa mu nti yɛwɔ faase napo so otumfoɔ ka sɛ meba napo a na woyɛ ayɛ deɛ sikadwa kofi asantehene a obia yɛ wo ba nti wotumi ka sɛ wɔdeɛ meba wei deɛ wɔdi dwuma meba wei deɛ me nana wei deɛ atete no na yɛ sɛ otumfoɔ no automatically no ɔdwene sɛ asanteni akwala abia nim nyansa because penyini due mante nti ɛnyɛ otumfoɔ na tete napo na otumfoɔ statement obi bɛka sɛ ɛyɛ in English ɔbɛka sɛ ɛnyɛ figurative he was trying to make basically can group it as a figurative statement na ɔde represent bibi sɛ me nana nie me ba nie me na me tete no kyerɛ sɛ asante na tete no it does not mean sɛ otumfoɔ because ɛyɛ ntete otumfoɔ de ma ne mba no I don't think sɛ the same ntete na otumfoɔ ɛde bɛma napo nti ɔka sɛ yɛ dea yɛ nana yɛwɔ faase wei deɛ yɛde hyeɛ ɛnkyerɛ sɛ otumfoɔ yɛ mu ba ɛnkyerɛ sɛ otumfoɔ ɛna kyerɛ nadeɛ nti means sɛ napo naturally wɔgyi mi wɔdwa kɔfa wo deɛ kɔ Facebook ɛngyi sika YouTube kora deɛ ɛfo wɔ Gmail a wobɛtumi bie YouTube ɛno kora po deɛ ɛnyɛ de kora Gmail kɛkɛ wobɛbie no wɔ so account deɛ wɔ hɔ deɛ ɔwɔ nyinaa kɔka no wɔ hɔ me so meka me deɛ wɔ ha deɛ ɔwɔ nyinaa kɔka me so meka me deɛ wɔ ha obiara bɛ on the platform kɔka wo deɛ sɛ bi akɛdɛ de tena na ɛtutu Jimmy ne ho abɛ 20 years no sɛ yɛso aba yɛso abie yɛ deɛ ɛnɛ deɛ ɔka yɛbɛ reply wo intend obiara nyɛ kila obiara yɛ jack nti so kɔkɔkɔ bie wo deɛ Gmail kɛkɛ YouTube betumi bie na ɔte so deɛ ɔbɛka biara nyansasɛm obiara bɛtie ɛnyɛ den ai ɛfo kora nyɛ dwuma ɛdin biara now moma yɛn dwedwa mu ɛne yɛbɛkɔ ntɛm ɛdeɛ na ɛwɔ hɔ a mente yɛ a ɛndɛ ɛdeɛ na esi Mr. P moma menkɔ ha na menhwɛ adeɛ bi wɔ ha mbɛsɛ mebusa o wedeɛ mesrɛ mo ɛyi yɛfrɛ ne sɛn ɛyɛ yɛse dɔkono yɛ nkranfoɔ no mo wɔ dɔkono nkran dɔkono yɛatum nkran dɔkono no sɛsi a yɛatum sɛsi a yɛse dear customer from tomorrow 8th September and the date no say and the date yɛ sɛn and the 9th or 10th and the date ni and the 10th 2 days etwam sesia under Ekufuado under planting for food and jobs yet on dokono 7 cities city baako city mienu city miensa city 9 city num city nsia city nson one city nkoa nson 7 city dokono baako and Ekufuado and Baomia omo catch us sama omutumi na omo de bibia fa digitalization aba dokono me say Ghana card dokono me say it is possible dokono no baby edua no ene dokono baby edua dokono no yedua ne nwurem yedua eburo ne ebetwa no ene na ye dokono inti nipa na odi eburo ehye fom no ono ne oye de dokono no into digitalization no me wo fa bi o tia sankregwa odi eburo no a sebio ende eburo boto ontumi nto enua no ono ne dokono no ende dokono 7 cities da be na wo say ye the digitalization dokono to chance mu kwasiafo inti andaba omia ene Ekufuado economic management team free yakoto alanko de chiramantin osafmafo da no se 36 bucket no sankofo ni nyina under them andaba omia na o see odim economics chain obia no and the dokono 7 cities ontumi ngina platform bi anka nkyerɛ how obete dokono so ne yatia na saa mole wo fuwe ka kyerɛ ye say omaba bibia so bete yatia na mole fuwe ka so ma ye one district one factory e de nnuane beba yetia na mole fuwe ka kyerɛ ye say omde bibia ba ye friend planting for food and jobs ye bedue nnuane eduane bebua me kwakofo Chinese fo ma bedidi wo Ghana sane yenim so mubu ye be omuka say edwuma bebu edwuma ne eduane bebu ne enim se John Boadu Jimmy for convincing no obu ye be eduane bebu edwuma bebu a mamkwa kofa Chinese fo amanfo firi amanone ne enim se mamkwa kofa amanfo firi amanone e mama bedi eduane asa be ye galamsey asase and under Baomia oh Lord it is possible Kenke is 7 cities oh Lord Paul dear Paul knows he will die. The woman cursed Paul deep down. Paul will die. Paul Ademochi will die. October 16 na yaren be started. They say we started proper. Ontimi that Paul will die because my mena body dia. They see a Paul no ontimi fa no ho nka oba no. Wan fa no ho nka oba no so bewu. Into two things. Udi o wendi obewu. Your bodia past and your both future and your sabo present. Into there now you die. Oh Lord. Kenke is 7 cities. Me die me dwuma ne se me kyerɛkyerɛ mu. Mema ore mfi bibia ya bodokono and Ekufuado Ghana ya ye mobododo the money Mr. B give it out send me that video the money Mr. S the money under the table so do catch him some Jimmy sika she table na so bunim the money mokai ai Mr. B your favorite video the money no knowing say Ekufuado catch him say NOB catch me in Kranipa na catch me no see for over 4 months I've been buying Kenke 7 or 10 Ghana. The 5 Ghana one can't do you foco. Hey, where the Nkran for na nekon? Nkran for ebi obeka say Kevin Taylor is talking too much. Obwa and a dokono nye 7 cities. Mama me be phone lines na me mbusa eye omo talk Kenke no e wa abontene. Uni mo bi o ton Kenke wa abontene a. Me pa cha ofa phone ne koma no. Na ka say Kevin Taylor say oh obi phone lines no. Opese ehun se dokono and Baomia na Ekufuado dokono ye ton the same. Where dem srow yamfa court kakra bi me say this is street economics. Ya pese ehun se dokono and ye ton dokono 3 cities, 4 cities, 5 cities. Ya pese ehun dokono bo enkran dokono ya pese ehun. Ya pese Ghana fo hu tibia ye ton dokono. Enye me no bi aka say Kevin Taylor twantro. Into we there 5 minutes for Mr. P. Just 5 minutes. Yembusa Ghana fo no phone lines ni mo Ghana mesremo abrochiri for mamon frɛ. Enkran for me hiamo. I need the Ghana people to call. And the okankran me kankran. Me pese me hu se dokono no to ne sen. Na wo to ne sen and the dokono ankasa wo town wa sen enye buro na bibusa. Yes dokono yes 7 cities and over. No kre. Today I'm dedicating my next 5-10 minutes to enkran for. Okay, me actually me Kevin Taylor Gabibio a small telephone conversation. Come echa 7 cities ekome upwards mean care call explain dito bibio sabolai nyo breakdown simple terms odako akwele ni okan ni odamte ni si ni pako a call a simple a make in Ghana a no come a price ebo under baumia bibio shishifo. All right, we enye gidigidi in crime for no omote ase. Hello in crime onya crime kura obut my friend. Hello. My meaning crime for nkasa ye pese ehu dokono bo. Hello caller. Oh Lord. What is happening to my lines? I am calling and the calling it's not coming through. Oh Lord. Ye pese ehu enkran dokono bo, enkran dokono. Enkran for no mum frɛ me hia mo. Hello caller.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening, Lucas Afrin.
Kevin, Abu, second. Kevin, who can say it will meet him. And some of since last week, Kevin, and Kadakon over second. 5 seasons in the 4 seasons on it. 3 when what?
On some.
10 seasons, Kevin wants some.
Dokun on some.
Kadakon 10 seasons, Kevin wants some. I'm telling you. End of the most local station, no far. And then go only in Karaku, no fish.
Dokun could see 10 cities. Marty,
10 cities, no fish.
Let me show me confronting. Hello, caller. Easy, what's the auto Dokuna? Dokun kitty, no man. I in Gravantidos up at Dokuno. Hello, caller. Oh, what's going on? Hello? Mr. One of our lines isn't working. I don't know. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Kevin.
What are the saying?
I'm at the saying.
You're trying to saying?
And that's a Tondokuno Bako 5 CD. Now, this auto a Makuno would be our one show. This auto.
In this year, Dokuno, you're 5 cities.
Yeah. They are Mamun.
But I say, also Dokuno near 5 cities. With a Ghana for no Kamukunus, you're taught later. Become Mukum. Hello, caller. Okay, Safrin. Okay, Safrin. Hello. All right, on your ready. Hello, caller. Hello. Good evening. Okay, Safrin. Yeah, munya botre because 5 minutes pe. Obi an frank kakaka munya bo frɛ better mafa. Hello, caller. Okay, Safrin.
Kasafri Kumasi Meduma.
Dokuno ya ton kan dokuno saying fast. Wait a minute, so we the Kumasi.
Uduru Asenua Dokuno bi electricity company of Ghana no about 3 cities 4 cities. They say 7 cities and I'll be the amen. And the crime 7 cities me sa to 3 cities back ka
into 10. Okay, and the Dokuno no 7 cities. Hello, caller. Hello,
Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening, Kasafrin.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Because I'm Franco.
Dokuno of Franco. Dokuno, born saying, Moton is saying.
They say 7 cities. Any 10 cities.
7 cities, 10 cities. They say, I will be sure voice near the over 9 woman. What to be the best saying?
Me 14
Ghana. Bye. Now, dear son, and Yasam get to hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, okay, Safrin.
Kasafri Accra. Tantra here, your friend now.
Dokuno no, I'm not saying.
Kevin, Dokuno mean to 7 cities and above. Kevin, and your Dokuno nimpo na a problem. Kevin, in Chinam, into mean ton Chinam race. He said, a cochico, Cosiana cry into a bonting. I bet you will fee.
What's your Montina price in the cost room?
Eh, price near was 5 cities and over. Adding.
Okay,
and as you see, a streaming crying is the same. I'm a pet stream, major streaming, colors down for me this stream. Kevin,
shrimp no koloko. Shrimp no koloko.
No. Who didn't say? Eh, deal.
But I say, in Canfona, Casa, hello, caller, in Canfona, said Docono boy ding. Baumia, ya almost say, yeah, the Ghana card in your Ebo Docono, oh, bodam. You see, your comedy house, the Ghana card, also digitalization. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Okay, so free him, Pacho.
Kaswa,
Docono, a Kaswa.
Docono what?
Munya would say, Kaswa, the best. Motor Docono saying Kaswa for.
Kaswa New Market. Docono is 7 cities, 5 cities. Kaswa New Market.
Yes, 5 then they
7 cities, 5 cities.
Then they say kitty.
An extra me to be 7 cities.
And I'm Chinamane.
Hey, in Chinam no. 15 cities. 10 cities, 25 cities. 1,000 now, Benya 5 cities.
One man. And the money one man is na kakra be 88 days. Aka 88 days. Into the money one man is why be that say. You see aka 88 days into the money 1,000 is because baby do there enya one man there would be survival. Into the money one kakra one man. Hello caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes sir. Over Atomi Kevin Taylor.
Over me Frefi Kumasi.
Kumasi. Now the chrono location be your town the same.
Friday. Friday. The 7 cities.
7.
And now 15. And now 7. Over 7.
But when I said digitalization about a year Ghana card into a free SHS. Into
Kevin and Casano.
Yeah, the back was school free.
And Casano, digitalization and Naebedi. And Casano, document 7 cities.
But I say, all right, yeah, the Mumako school free. Munkai, I am Munkai, yeah, the Mumba, Aku school. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, suffering.
Kevin. Me and Kranyama,
we got.
DJ Reverend.
DJ Reverend.
He got right now.
Okay. DJ Reverend. Asamoja area no. It mean explain.
No. Just now. Biane no. Ya come. 7 cities and 10 cities. Here too. Matching. I'm coming back on Thursday. Matching Thursday. Here too.
So 8 plus 17 Ghana.
7 cities and 10 cities.
17 Ghana.
Okay. Yes.
Kita school boys 1,000 fish ekume.
Yeah, tilapia.
Bibio tilapia.
50 Ghana. 50 Ghana. Eka come 30 Ghana.
Eboga complain. Locals die.
It's not good.
Eboga complain. Locals die.
Yeah. He again right now. He has some my area right now. 7 cities and 10 cities. I bought 2.
Reverend, thank you very much, Reverend. Reverend is in Ghana. He bought 2. He tell you are sitting there and you are talking. Ekobe, expensive. I bogus na brain na locals na ena na mechanic no. Bogus suffer. Locals say eta. Just say yes bogus na bre na locals dey obuti ate. And then cry na mechanic na won't just oba wonum say. Na Kevin say out cry kasa mete that is bogus suffer. Locals eta. Na is bogus bre locals dey obuti ate. Ai just a bogus into winter and here. Mo amote won dey obuti ate. And friend bogus suffer. Locals eta. Locals newu. Hello caller. On think cry Jimmy. You can't cry no say bi wonu. Hello caller.
Kevin Taylor.
Okay, suffering.
Because Africa so.
Kaso I'm not saying.
Kevin, I no kaso from 4 cities 5 cities. Because of Europe kuma. Na 4 cities bi any there. Ye de kuma go kokro. What
Ope kuma de mo turn 4 cities and 5 cities. E ope kuma. Na
4 cities
there no de bo.
Na 4 cities. Buda.
Any akoko twede. We saw what asante. Yes, kasa akoko twede ya. Na esa akoko blow.
Me see enumre ya imakotobi.
Enumre ya. All right, me that say. Thank you very much. Ope kuma hello caller. Hello.
Bibio.
Sabodenche. Kenke money give me accounts Kenke selling standards ega.
Inte got less than 2 months ago. Come here be an 10 cities. Call no oye no to basa no 8 more 4, which is 40 cities. Be an shito one home. Shito bibio.
Thank you, many. The next one, I'm going to ask my brothers. They say I'm a Hausa for no. Duba ATZ, Chozavi, a size, a drop. Mungamu Chozavi na Abinchina wache. Tunkusa a size drop. Mungabu so we say a price a shoot up. Munga Bawasaba ne Abingana Abinchi na so say a price the make no house mu nyanta make catch mu nyanta house for so so frɛ se sia no tz no eswati ana say price no be gira na gina price no cost se akoto tunkusa ukoto eye ebrogare ukoto eye tz a eye enkwan no any tz no o mate so na mo nte so ene na make no house mu e ma house for no me nya no house de make no mo te ase me pesa house for no frɛ no mama me te ase say eye tz no ya te so ana ye nte so se sia no enam na e was still no se sia tz first na te ne sen se sia te ne sen eno na make kind of house them and house for na te ase so yade bawasaba ni abinchi tunkusa tz munga so say a price munga Carifi price a hijack many house for the bekasa inte say house for no mom frɛ me akwa de betika so kevitena enu tie nya miehra me yo kasa bia meti se sia wonti house a memfrɛ o frɛ na wonti house a ye ka tz to wasem tunkusa emo eye de tiozafi ye pese ehwɛ wache ene ne pese ehwɛ price no be agira na gina anase kosoro wonti house a memfrɛ me ne nkranfo na wie house so say hello caller
hello
yade
yeah Kevin, I told me a debug we me with a general.
Speak fast again.
Kevin, tell her come here be a home le 5 series. She called the sprinter say a home le 8 series ke 10 series. When you go to sprinters is 10 series and is 8 series and when you come to Nungwa is 5 series. But when you buy the 5 series in Nungwa, you have to buy 2.
You have to buy
so
2.
10 series automatic.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello caller. How's that for
hello? Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello, Kevin. Yeah, Rusaki, suna na jawana na call tamale.
Nakajia, tamale. So la TZ, a price, a hijack, a bungamu drop.
Kadari tamale, kenki, yazama 7 city. Kanaji, 7 city even Zianka, last one ka ya ye chi 3. Uku ya ye chi 3. Last one ka ya ye chi dokunda 3. So garin gabuna yi wahala ba duba
your tears size a drop a price
get ba to zafi dia ba to zafi na ga ma batu kenke ba to zafi ba kenke 7 city northern region tamale kenke 7 city tamale 7 city
kenke yade
dagode thank you very much Kevin.
Thank you very much, thank you kasa ne yete na asa amanfo bi mpese ombema ho kwan yene unum kasa yete we wiase ye wia ye konzema yade
hello Kevin
is a bad news
wallahi to safi ba is a bad news
to safi price ba wasaba
wallahi ma gari so say Kevin and ne kube se kube service ya no ma pe ni be ni na o kube ya tonu mi ya kube ya tonu mi ya no musu obusia ofre kube wura no so no oba ya no busia say say kube wura ka che say acd wallahi
kai hello caller we go kubio street economics in here what about boy me nyina kan kwa some say digitalization yendidi ye what say digitalization wo bodam hello caller mami busa I say house for no me sit tz no na me omoka and then I say tiozafi hello caller yade make a na go dey ba osaba o
both foot back to 5 cities. Both foot to the other people to them more.
Both foot kg both foot. Ma wasaba both foot 5 cities in there. Hey, any more idea mamo. Mubawo. Horrible way. Hello, caller. Okasa free.
Hello.
Yes, Okasa free.
Keep cool.
Oh yeah, what on ahe? You go fanciful. What on ahe?
Mr. Mammy be ni two that show ha. When sini ya man or you know I'm not we went to a friend who got.
Joseph in Ottawa Otasi. Wait time Makwanta nebu into a friend then. Obat. Midday.
Basically, analysis we are Asha. Ubiara obey Ubishi MPP, maybe I know along join MPP. Nimpa never done it. Or you read. If that would be a instant Canadian to the way one. But we be saying this more than Pocono ye. On two on feet, I didn't want to justice into the
Obattle, Eba Kipcosa, Hino, Obattle.
Oh, Abra.
Oh, Abraham. Why you ask one Webu? Thank you very much. Hey, Microphone, my serious. Hey, why you let yourself now? See, I'm on the quantable to a friend Obattle and Sons. Equa Abra, what on Obattle, Equa. Why you not see about the children of hello, caller. Yes.
Kavitera.
Yes.
About Takwa, Kinkakani. Makeseko. Kinky is 7. Now 5 and then they might listen in part on son. I made it. I mean, my favorite dear Gobe. And then go back to 20 cities a carintilla into me the go back.
We are about go to 5 minutes. I'm about go to see. Mati. I didn't hear. Obia bro, horror movie way. I can't 8 days. Bravo, bravo. Answer a movie and the nominal mutiati. 8. Hello? Share. Hello, caller. Obattle. Infant for the concert yabo de. I swear I can't find or no guava. Or will be easier for you, Obattle. Hello, caller. Yes. Yeah, day.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Winning BB. Yeah, in Kalakunkution. Body up in the autobody test sounds soon. And conquer 3. And Cassa 4 body. Now go by a 2 hours after Yatana, a Bulgarian, and Mahama, alone canoe. In the Inkita 40 Ghana 50 and 2 Mutalunka.
She's a course or what's the course? What's the course?
Messi, a Bulgarian, no, 5 cities in there. I have 45.
I want you to buy
a Bulgari. Imagine, I know, I don't kind of want to sue Ecotona. I mean, no family. No, a 5 cities under Mahama 2016. And there 45. Go back alone. Now, see, last week, more than 40. In there, sister is 70 Ghana alone. Probably, bro, the 50 Ghana, or the year 2016, what you got, what you got, obviously, I am. But 40.
But as Papa Paola on board, Obattle. Hello, caller, hello, caller.
Hello.
Madam.
Hello, Mr. Kevin.
Your day.
Good evening. Lafia, Mr. Kevin.
Nakajia.
Kasam masaran kafa muna. Muna siyan masara. Muna siyan masara roba 1.1.
Masara roba.
Lafia, Mr. Kevin.
1.1.
1.1. 110 cities, Mr. Kevin. Unim kafa yeye wo pesi ha unim. Udi any nkwan.
Yeah.
Mr. Kevin 5 cities.
Na esi kose kroma tum kose.
Kose this kenshi baku Niger de no yeto 80 cities. Ena yeto Ghana de no 75 cities, Mr. Kevin.
Ba o mi ase o nkremo di say wa into o say na president into nkremo for no.
One donkey man.
But I say thank you very much. We nkremo ni ba and so see na ye ne nkranfo ewie mini house of ewie esi kura hwan mo na aka. E go fanciful. Fanciful. See fanciful me pede me busa wona asem bi. See fancy. E ba me ko fanta. Infant dokun nyamrasan do fant dokun me care there imbra atamos owodo oye mahama woden wobon fant dokun washeshan 8888 idu yankoma say Infante Nyankoma se idu Nyamransa Nkwanta Infante Dokuni wahye the defenders 88 otem Infante Dokuni ihu na aboda and then pede me busa me Infante for day Infante Dokun what on ahe and then Infante Dokun idu Nyamransa inya Nyankoma se Nyamransa Infante junction Infante Dokun wahye 88 and wahye 99 since Infante Dokun wahye na ahe na what on ahe na sibio jacket a wahye Infante Dokun oya ahe me pede Infante for no wofre na watchram Infante Dokun and also the prize where Infante for there on team Infante a memfre 5 minutes on team Infante a memfre all right where Infante for me say Infante Dokun asem ne yebusa ye de bia skenke ye de bia Dokuno ye de di gravy ye de bia no bebre on team Infante a where Infante for all right oba na on team Infante a me drop a call no makachro all right hello caller hello Infante for ai we grow Infante for we dunya do me say me kakasa bia o amafo nim hello caller Infante for one line onya one tontwen one to line nontwen
good evening good evening Kevin
Infante
the Infante
inyo na Dokun what on ahe Dokun
Messi Sisia me ya mask a cheda me den Infante Dokun e baasa onsum dio mask no onsum
bubugu inya ebasa
na mejo
ebasa na de monke gudo still onsum
ebasa ono onsum na makrin position ye bi na attack me kwato e cowboy yi bi na matru egu yele bro na this make me di gobe me di goba ti de di goba by 50 cities on kokko no onso ye
asano how you know
my sketch da mo hu na ebasa mbubugu yi brand them na my brand
ejo ebasa brand them na brand
them na my brand onso me no
Martin Grovati nyame show be da se papa you di penja ya
hello Kevin Kevin
inyo Infante
oh about your second line
Infante
hello Kevin
ai o Infante beto kasa
yeah, me
Hausa ni
good evening
ka Hausa for the
me ka chingo
katiza no
me see TZ yentimi di TZ ni ayoyo nkwan no
adai ni widen
no boy na ya di say me even page no and do me see me condo to Zafi wo ko e wa timi antogare wọ́n ti náà ń tọ́ gàdí ní kọ̀ǹkọ̀ǹté tẹ́tẹ́ kọ̀ǹkọ̀ǹté ló bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wọ́n ṣe náà tọ́.
kọ̀ǹkọ̀ǹté ni ta.
kẹ́ẹ̀dì títẹ̀ yankúpọ̀ ń bọ̀ mu o ibi salga máa kíra salga sẹ́yìn tó kọ̀ǹkọ̀ǹté lẹ́nẹ̀ kẹ́ẹ̀sì kìtọ́ bí ẹtí ìdí ni wọ́.
àkàmú fẹ́ kọ̀ǹkọ̀ǹté fi salga mọ́.
salga o ẹtí ìdí ni wọ́. ẹbí ni wọ́. ẹnna gàrí ìkó fún ayé ní ìtẹ̀ economic ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ níbo ayẹ̀ rẹ̀.
Medase Yamisha to na go dey Infante for no mesrebo Infante for no frɛ na djuma de na yes ade no bitia me ya ade no mianam ko fa ba hello caller Infante yi
hello
Infante yi
yeah Kevin ma kwa me Kevin
ehia mi tell
dokono mo bakari masma che Infante dokono aha
me too.
Dokuna ko to no osa kakraka.
Nyo.
Yeah, atamo ahye. I don't shoot to be shooting.
Dokuri suit.
We ya kiti.
Azin dokuni ko ti de oto na kufuado. O she suit body e na oto.
Aha.
E suit the pero ada ba obi.
Ba o wiele na, o be yina, o be
Dokunu bode otide kufuado ibe jacket no wada na se lunketia na dokunu ada na se lunketia dokun dokun benefsin ebe fa dokun ne jacket o she dokun osiwa bode otide benefsin ibe ja dokunu ho awie na wada na se lunketia na dokunu afon Hey, General, hey, Chairman, sorry. Hey, me I'm going to say Chairman, General, hey, Chairman. Hello, caller. It's here.
Hello, Kevin.
Ian Fantini.
Mekase free Abakrampa.
Abakrampa, ya bishop papa. Dokun. Kawa some chere kakra. Dokun.
Yam. Dancing Yamans and in the Yamansa war dokuni what a train on Coco 7. A boy I lock here 850 Ghana. Now, another them put on 50 Sidan has all for 40 Ghana. No document for 10 because
hot on a jacket.
Jacket not a chill document. But I don't put 40 Ghana and the document say 10 because document who 8 and you pay 2 pounds.
Why who?
Nti nyame mai ezena mai.
O de keep cause yeto aba o de mfantefo yeto aba ye na nyoma numu ye mre mayen. Na papa me kro mfantinyi. Mfantefo de civilization de obo o. E ma no o mani ebiese oboba simple. Sesia no me wie eye mfantefo. Hello caller. Me ba be kwa wonafo so. Awonafo. Me awonani ene na mbo wuta be hard guy. Hello caller. Caller we only ready. Ba me ni free so. Me be for last call and ma kwa wonafo so. And hello caller.
Hello.
Yes, Ian Fantini.
Hello.
Ian Fantini.
Calvin Barin yi mangana cikin
to da go there. I was so hausa.
Calvin muna wahala.
Kun wahala. Hausa so say Joseph price ba wasaba.
Ba wa 70.
Vote in Kadankada, John Mahama vote in Kadankada, a president thinks Ghana Abinchi flavor.
Munji, Calvin. Calvin, you see, let me speak in English for you to understand.
Okay.
Calvin, you see, this two Zafi we Northerners used to enjoy very well.
Yeah.
You know, there's a ladder, a small ladder which they used to fetch.
The little one, yeah. The small one that they used to pick the total with is very, very important. That ladle, yeah.
Yes.
If they say it's called ladle. Nanaba Namwa says it's called ladle. Yeah.
Yes. One ladle was 50 pesos by then.
Those times, John Mahama's time.
Yeah. And when they fetch about 5 ladles, you are satisfied.
Yeah.
That's about 2 cities, 50 pesos.
Yeah.
But now a ladle is 2 cities.
One.
You can imagine they have to about 5 ladles. That's about 10
Ghana.
It's only the TZ. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, yeah, I want to phone so 5 minutes. I want to phone. Sesiano. I want to phone and Casano. I want to phone you and Akle. Ene eye de eye awonafo aduane wo town eye akle no mengina akle nkwan na mfa bibim foforo ka ho sesi amu amudi banku awonafo na mudi banku amudi banku de bia mo beso bia bo se mudi banku mo hihye de na mudi banku mo awonafo na mudi banku akle amoka banku Livingston Davi Efo Zozome prize adidome right prize Bragaze I me ma wona na mu odin tick I onti anwona na mentra on ka say da Kevin de oka no awonafo no tiase David tiase Efo tiase omunim de meka no malekuku mekuku sa wonti anwona na oka malekuku ba ne ete no meku Efo meku Davi akre prize adidome prize mi we wayo prize Dodovia call a Avlodeme Livingston Atunenu Bibio then I want to Bibio grab on say I want Ankasa no Bibio a conjunctive a word be a word me and sunny and 9 ekabom into Bibio no our hunum and a Bibio one cremu I want to phone it say I want to phone my friend na mon chese bia akle ne bo no aye hello caller okay we tell my bro oh rade jagopo hello caller Oya uneni?
Yeah, hello, Kevin.
Oya uneni?
Mpacho amenya uneni.
Your friend saying?
Maleku,
I'm listening. Oh. I want to phone there. I'm a gentle pow. I'm about no my nice. I want to phone the peka sakra. I want to need back afre. Meku continue. Price a price change dodome abibio agbogbetaze hello caller na man bekume hello caller me man
hello Mr. Kevin
oya hunani
yes
many abramuche me na watche
ayamoche
acheke abramuche asboke abokanye
Adam Namadum.
I mean, continue. I mean, because I'm a teddy. Because I'm with you. You see, I know most of what you are not saying.
Hey, I think that is the new do. Try now, Kosopa. It's a intimate.
It's a much to touch again.
Don't touch again.
Oh,
you don't touch again.
Now, first prize near saying, and the prize near saying.
First, 5 cities, but this year, who local 10 cities. Intimate check it.
Oh, okay. Abramoche, and I'm watching.
Ayamoche.
Thank you. Media Casa Bia. Hello, caller.
Good evening, Mr. Kevin.
Oh, I'm going to
Mr. Kevin, and President Catchers, is there you know so much to move? Jali for no.
Yeah, I'm not to jolly with him. Yeah, go for the sake of no. I'm not for not to jolly with him.
Mr. Kevin, is a weed 1 row and I'm 5 CDO. And yeah.
Fertilizer, dear, and I say organic.
Kevin, you know, more to
you're organic zoom.
Or more to Ningina, is there some way you are lying.
You might slow.
Oh, champion.
Oh, we could for the partner by me. I had you. How much you leave me?
Because I know the
yeah. Hey, it's Ceciano, about 2 and I about 1 pair. You see, I'm fixing 1 pair. Oh, Jaliv. Hey, go for the Baumia. Nanka more to fertilizer than organic in the same year. Organic in the same fertilizer, and the end is Gibia. Now I'm to organic in him. Come on to fertilizer, dear man. I must say, Jali price, no. Kufuado Baumia bombo clatio. Increase, I'm on part whatever. Just a Kufuado Baumia, just a Bibia, Jali Busmatum. Hello, caller.
Hello.
We are
good evening.
Oh,
no, this report.
CNN correspondent, Yade, Ibrahim, Yade. Correspondent in explained price Josefi tamale price nda
boss wallahi borga babe mu say shinkafa about 5 cedi borga wallahi muna live live mu kama akra muke baka ka say shinkafa 5 cedi ma borga ba nyanka 5 cedi ma daga 10 cedi sai 10 cedi goyi abun banza borga da indomie ka ka sa amu banza 10 cedi ka ci woni suna ribra muna
ba o mi banzani
boss guys wana after program mun call batun wala na serious issue ne fa ya gbar mu batun wala na mun yi ma present mu ba su gane sun rera mu sosai
okay
after program na mu yi
I correspondent from all the way from Borga. Hello caller, is here be show is here be show
hello
and then oya awunani ana
unfortunately I'm fancy
we fancy be ka dokono ho asem kakra e ba asem no we si wodokono ho
unfortunately I'm badam kakra unfortunately in that inside of me me like say egbe ma etoko ni egbe ma wa sha na charon kutin na mum dokuna no shim no e char ona mpara kam stone
dokuna e da char when I want him fantin what dokuna why that char as chere there dokuna I say blow
no why that char no shim
why that char
as ma bo for don son
oh Nyame horror movies the oil
papa they rise no aboyen
nyame beye
me so I dey char no
shim infantino asmo kanya say and eto dokuna e dey char ni nyina ne say o se dokuno aye se blow wamoa I would ma akorakro ndi ene na mfante form friend twer ene ye wo atwer ene ye frog nti obi kasa aponchireni a mfantim ne kana atwer ena eye adanko ye fa na asoasoa ene ye kasa twer why say blow nti mo amon mfante no nyam kasa na meti bebre nti ana buru fi mu ha ye be start show no akwa meti kasa hello kola ai sesiano me frɛ Abidjan for French for no Abidjan for mo amhwe frɛ Abidjan for ye be se busa mo amwo ko di bo aboda no so eluboni ade tu comprends c'est pas je m'appelle Kevin Kobedutela et si au prize au de rouge au Ghana au de la pelle au Ghana Saint-Cramion au prize au de la pâche allez de truth et central ce soir et la pâte rouge et ce soir au food et la prize le mocon les mots tatalé et les mots d'argent au voix et ramache si soit comprend qu'on et ce soit Jésus tous les mots au Ghana et prize au centre et le monte et patrouille au la roof et la high ce sont les libo libo Jomoro Côte d'Ivoire et la bodé et bodafono bodé et la prize au Luzon et Fanton mi prosma les sous s'assoient et la table filles Saint-Cramion de suite tu le pas Saint-Cramion people on the 3 4 5 6 c'est suit it est prize au la champ Diame catch French for no more border nso nyina eye elibo eye omomo jomoroni ade omo frɛ Côte d'Ivoire fon say omo so no senior omo tonyo na etesen na prize ne tesɛn onti French nti amaka sana bebre ama I akɔhwɛ channel 4 nti ni nyina na me chechem so omo so chance an komo frɛ me mo 2 minutes na start show no mo French border no so na me obdi nkomo say oh eye tatale eye lakone eno ne ye corn eburo ene lo ye mo eno ye yam e French ni nyina sɛ ne bo no etesen e border no so se see a prize ne tesɛn eno na me chechem e French nti omo te French no Sabio so to French na say o person for 1 minute bi na o catch CBA ekoso French for 1 minute na yen start show no hello caller what the French na say what the French for 1 minute bi na o catch CBA what the French what the French
good evening elle a pas français ça pas français
dia na person kan
Kevin mi hewe
dodome e continue awona no cheche
Samson
o second name here me o second name o Samson
akoto
nye kasa mitio awonafo na ba
ekpelia mi katon le kpeli flolu Kevin mi ami di akpele pa ba fiela o dare kpeli ja gbegbe na agben vi de ka kura ele fifla ye le tete sidime apa ba tui
na melalo agbledema
agbelema je fifi agbelema je me kalaba ba even kura fifi la me ka ton ndesale egben like Kevin it's too much
it's too much
under this government is too much.
Midame wanyo. Ye de kasa ne de yeti. Ye se me da se. Nyami staw e na me no. Hello, ya hunu ka French ni.
111
French ni ana ya hunu ni.
Obe.
O ya hunu ni ana o ye de ni.
Me nyam ni mi esrem
o ye esrem ni.
Na dua na fola na me gonja ni o mama
bushia da be one time do mo afre we gonja for pay yi interruptive course do ye frɛ gonja for mo dem ma sha ma ne call for they are there ye mo dem ho abegim ye frɛ gonja for hello caller
na dua na fola na me gonja ni
hello
yes o ya hunani ana o French ni
hello
oya hunani ana French ni
me anyini
oya de ni
free border anyi
moka French oh free border hello border for le border call interrupter is swa ye we French for the back on afro also jina border no so na ba ku jina Ghana ba ku jina Ivory Coast and intina line no acha no se akopie Ivory Coast for TV so into baby ojina no line no say Ivory Coast MTN ne Ghana MTN no ofra there more den no Ivory Coast for MTN age call no wait asam na hadwini o French ni free Ivory Coast ojina border so hello caller ojina border line so hello caller we French ni na san woni
ya ngweni
se si aro dia de koso agbeledema no ekosen se si abanche bo an
anwi aji ma mo nyokro they got say work pro hard gumo belimo dem ha akhoshi bobi tetinya fle aduo azuagba monyokro
omo munti anwona no cheche mu kire omo media meti ase ba omo munti anwona no. Now what were you trying to say?
I be say the fear a bro exam no kwa yentminto
the boy
minto
na banche
the boy kita boy si klapo the boy di
kita school boys
me kwa ye twisa ni boy di
be that say
enye kra
and it probably how monti me meti ase nti me besen kofo be yese de asam na ye karo monti ase tiram se cheche bu chenkofo aha media meti hello caller
hello
French ni ana woni we French ni ana over every border what the French what the French
mental French na tenzema
what is ma abokanye
nyamna do azan ko azan ko te kwako
adu kokko alba meto kasa ai de edima no kasa da be be so
achaka bobo yangwa yando achaka yangwa yando achaka yangwa yando na kwa do fala onke yele nyevle wana nga bobo nyevle wa yake nyevle ne fala ni da ye 5-6 ba mo oli tibie achaka timo oba de ba mo la ka to ka 20 cities 30 cities really achaka ka na ka kan ni ya no yes yo na ti ya mo mama mo ka ya tin da won ya nje chi mo ba ya do kwa pare na ti arka bi an ko ni abo da
wase esi an ewie course ni nyina aka 5 minutes pe ni start show no apetition esi ade boy say ene de ebi atum ebi atum apetition ankasa esi apetition ankasa ton sen ye pese hu say ebo no kofuma na say koso esi we be fast opa be bolding opa so beto bolding apetition ankasa esi apetition price to sen apetition esi we de apetition de extra borders transborder drink transpananium dictum akpeteshi de extra border bia into we no yensa nkasa bia we ni ana we ni we akpeteshi de obia ni price no se be se wu akpeteshi no price no sen na akwakodu akpeteshi price se akodu sen na yemponian start show no and they give him 2 hours straight forward wa wo frɛ no akpeteshi ntina yegbu akpet ain onum akpet price amen frɛ mempɛ me kristoni na me dem ye muslimi and at the end akpeteshi price the yebusa. All right, hello caller. Hello.
Yeah, KT.
Akpet. Onum akpeteshi price akosro na wo form.
Kosro.
Akpeteshi kosro. Akpet no.
Kosro na ni me ka kire me nuanum nyina Ghana fo ne se no enya MPP na se NDC na yewu nti ye nyina MPP fo no omo yen ka se omo free MPP no but omo share omo sitremu no omo to aba abemma ye ho hare ye kakra.
Okay me da se pa se sia no akweteshi fo ne pon show na ma ye akweteshi no apet no hello caller.
Hello.
Okay, so free.
Hello, Kevin.
Apetesi unim ne bo.
Hello, Kevin.
Ekofuma na se kosoro. Apetesi pride na bibusa.
Atisia. Mo Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire.
What's your French kakra?
Meti papa. Me Ghana ni.
Obeso kan ha kasa yetio. Wo Côte d'Ivoire kasa metio.
This Misha Dan Ghana, but Misha Cote d'Ivoire, Naja Ghana, Yamana Posodo, and see all there, but the man government he initial.
Marty, Midasipa, just say acquisition now attracts 20% withholding tax. Hey, and I would just economics of one say acquisition now attracts 20% withholding tax. Near say acquisition, your tax no. And then the price because because I pet for the guys no, and then money be people. Mama me who baby I pet to do. Hello caller. Yeah, fast near start show no. One more with the acquisition bro, one question.
Me na me tofi se fi.
Now talk with the okay.
If you say you the mo fa wa buchi. Gallon no, first gallon no. Kete gallon a white one na e turn 34 cedis.
Okay.
But this year, gallon, me turn 85 cedis. After it was a few.
Get gallon, get
he said, he said, maybe I'm a ton no. Say, when Jibril is some saving hall. Send me call the choir and I also almost 100 cedis.
Oh, brother, it be out talk about America.
Newcastle or Newcastle, UK. Newcastle, UK.
Now, in some brochures and also some pesa. I didn't kick you.
Kilo.
Obraso hado. Ntine bona kwosoro ohu. But as pa, hey, Obraso UK Newcastle for mu hwe you. Hello caller.
Hello.
Abedeshi want some yake. Price no.
Na Kevin abedeshi ni kwa obenya abedeshi de. Enhyu nko ya frafra mu.
They say enhye ni power biem.
Ya frafra mu enhyu nko unya abedeshi papa bia no na ne bo no so den.
Asa onno ma enhye dan charge onno enhye dan.
Me say what the can no as a sprite. One
from above for mama I say come on I say
right. Above from na ne bo no masa tutum mo de na de ne si che no masa tutum.
First say apetition go for ma o ko apetition ba once na ni wo say obekon once na gugu sa. Oh apetition pa na nkofo ya say ni say ekufu ado ne ba wo mia. Apetition esi a sprite. Hello caller. Apetition what dance here. Hello caller. Ose apetition they say taste is sprite bunya ding. A few way. Hello caller. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Oh.
Hello.
Yes, madam. About your apetition want some near king.
Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
I'm going to make a meet you.
Kevin.
Meet you.
Good evening.
Good
Kevin.
Evening. Kasa.
Sisi apetesi no yedi say plengo na ye o plengo.
Omo the nails na ye.
Omo the nails na ye o. Iti wonu mu ana wa fun aye boro da wa fun aye ti say balu no. Na wo ye fun aye kese. Omo ku ye o.
Omo ku mu on.
Omo ni fresh applaud border.
Enti omo side na apetition omo say no.
Wa mo ase no kura ba wo mani ni oponu mo ase no kura
me da say aflo border for so e de omo de abetum say omo say apetition no ano nothing afi we hello Abedeshi lower TV story no.
Hello.
Kasa.
Application mi ankasa mi tonbi.
Utonbi. Oh good.
2016.
Okay.
2016 year application 120 Ghana. They say application grano.
Grawa na mton 120 Ghana.
Grawa mi aton 120 Ghana and the grawa no 550 Ghana. C'est mi ankasa mi tonbi mi ton wo sunyane
amafo se
sunyane mi ton hono
potency no ahwodin no kofom enokre
anu endi eja na do ya kwani akofa ne sa na eja ya numu wu sa na ya ton ma amafo enso saa
na de ntina adwen saa ma yesi na omode nadoa na eyi
se ye nya abe no obi anua biem
omobu aberi nya
abe kura koto abedia kura na ne bo aye den
yeah nti nadoa na oh Medasipa Janyamisho Medasipa Sesiano last one I got 1 minute in upon Sesia Kramai nam yet on the same Kramai nam Farafara Munchiba Farafara Kramai nam only Kramai nam da member fre me busa say Kramai nam anka say on the same I got 2 minutes near start show do Opa ko bia udio Obia Facebook and Jiska YouTube and Gmail pe obia ba hwe me de na me de ye aka 2 hours na mapon ye aka 2 minutes when I start show no social media ne ade say kramai nam first pa na kramai nam mari kramai da and make chiro mari kramai mari okra ai na wari okra hwe da onim nam enti ene ahwe yare nam me ya woni mari okra da and mari kramai da okra nam ne kramai nam no okra nam na nkasa se nkwan ne ya bene a bo se nam no etumi bloti bo se nam utwa ne ketenkete ba nkwan ne bene na nam na akese eno advanced meat okra nam ne nam bia sebio e wo se wo ma eye mokokom na eye spices no ano edin ansa no okra nam otuma nice slime kakra but good kramai nam no se no etwan kakra but kramai nam no depending ni pa onua kramai nam no sa onua kramai nam na empress enase emma pressure ye de abotre na de nua kramai nam eni tina enim si bia kramai nam tie na kramai nam ne yanam bia eyanam bia dompene hyem no so person who say enam na ben a odi pin na de awom de dompene be ye ne be kire say enam na ben ya wi kramai wi okra ya wi petuo ya wi ekufu ado bunyina ekufu ado ya wi ekufu ase ekufu ado mo yemwa omgunwurem ya wi ekufu ado ya wi bawomia ya wi osafuma ya wi nam bebre entie ne enim nam sesi kramai nam me be se me hu kramai nam price kramai nam. Hello, caller. Hello. Oh, free. Why you crying now? Why you crying now? Da.
Debbie, you me attire. They say attire boy thing.
Attire kosro.
Attire. They say attire no boy thing.
First near turn the same. They say turn the same.
First name 50 pesos. Say attire over to 4 CDs. Ade kaba ko kiti.
Okoboasia masalachi antibi zongo. Yeti biase 50 pesos kitu e bi nice wa ko. Say saying.
Say 4 CD o.
Attire so say nke mama machine gina so o mo si for the pump attire pa. Ene say no. Mo si for the attire. Hey, so much bia na si no mo gba attire na no mo ni aso. Mo si for Mozi wo bumekume.
Mariano kura untimi ye bi nka ho.
Ancha mama is slow kakra mama osifo na is slow ataya no untumi num kese. Ataya Viagra no. Me da say. Mosifo ne ataya, mosifo. Mochimi amambu mi nkume. Mosifo mochimi amambu mi nkume. Mo pataya dodo. Hello caller. Kramainam.
Hello.
Kramainam. Mitio, Kasa.
Hello.
Me bacho mitio.
Kevin, my first. My first year, do not Kevin. You're not fresh. You be. Me say that I can you.
Make a wasem. From next week, you know. Advert in Abebo. I do. One advert in Abebo from next week. Aye. Mikro Fantini. Nana Aidan Andor, Kakabin Andor, one of the biggest festivals at OC as Abra Asebu Kwamankese traditional area. I held for one festival Kesene Pa or Bado, Man Papa, Ono Yo Man Hin or Kwamankese traditional area. Paramount Chief Ayodo, Afasha Kesepara or Bado, or Kakabin Andor the 10th, or Betinugum, I will be swen. Onyagur, Mekanwasam. Intimamimbusa a year Kramai nam for mo. Hey, boa friend, also okwa sore wo.
Kevin.
Ai. Kramai nam.
Kevin. Kramai nam they say they chenkuke.
Kramai nam no boy din.
No boy dey chenkuke, be wa min dada.
91st they say na twa the sensen.
They say I'm missing to be from 15 cities ko.
Kramai nam no. Now, from Labadi side, when you know, some turn 15, 1 piece.
Me dada. But talk on this what to say 50 Ghana so fufu be
Ansana I just over to my I tell what to 50 kramanam. Eh, that's the first kramanam na boy dey say.
I say I done cocaine.
Oba labadi aun.
Any testing wa asort ala ta fon kwa bi omo dey April.
Ala ta fon mo ko kramanam no ho. Ala ta fon so no mo tisa.
Omo no boy dey fucking.
Me that's so my kramanam update. Kramanam nende and why did you say hello caller? Hello? Yeah.
Hello, yeah.
Original Facebook here. Dogs are man's best friend until death. Here them we yeah. Cook kraman we also dogs are man's best friend. Modi amunim di comment dem. Kramanam.
Hello, Kevin.
Why you kramanam?
David, you can now. This Yawula, I wanted to tell you something. I forgot to. I call you from Tamale. Do you know about this time? 2016, a bag of maize was 80 cedi. 2016,
it's 1,400 Ghana. Today, it is 1,400.
Yes, now 1,400. So, in fact, Kevin, we are running to disaster. If we do not seek for international donor, no, this year it will be like we are refugees, because now if you have maybe 5 children or 6 children, and then as a landlord you are not a worker, you are a farmer, and then you go and buy 1,400 a meal. How many days you people what do you call it, eat the maize? How many days? So look, you don't talk about the economy, you don't talk about anything. Kevin, it will not seem it's a curse. And then secondly, I wanted to my last question is our teachers' laptops. Up to now, we haven't heard any information.
Teachers' laptops, they will talk about it. Teachers' laptops. You see, bro. You see, I can't mind them. You must say they want 15 Ghana. Ala tafono, any year kuhu, I will teshi, any labadi. Ala tafona mo teshi, any labadi. Nigeria fono, mo sa mo na mo free kanu fono, mo pe kramai nampa. Sa eye abiokuta any kanu fono. San kramai na mo ne ko labadi ni lashbino. Hey, munye serious. Labadi, any teshi. Mo ala tafona bo no munjai kramai nam ne kakra. Ni emfa yentumi finish horror movie no. Because I got 288 days. Mama yentuma to kramai nam ni ye amare bo na ko ye ne mo sa ala tafono. Sa abiokuta fo na mo gugugu. Labadi no. Na me ka kire mo no. Mama eni bre a ohun. Hello caller. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Kramai nam na sa de foforo.
Mr. Kevin.
No,
kramai nam na.
Kramai nam akoji saying.
Is it kramai nam for you fena ponche ko.
Price no cost.
£1 50 Ghana.
£1. Kramai nam £1 50 Ghana. First night saying
50 Ghana. 50 Ghana. Is it a move?
First night saying. First number ton saying.
First now Peter 10 cities, 15 cities going now. Is it 50 Ghana?
And it says someone to me kramai kwan.
Is it me kramai kwan? I want to go for a friend.
Minima de kunti Ghana for ni Mr. Kramai na mede. Minima de kunti ana bi muka se Kramai na nya nam keto wo.
I don't say to be a point to go for.
Part ben pa na ope, part ben pa na ope no. Kramai pa nam no part ben na woni jum.
Me sure.
Amede na so gregrew no, na so no, gregrew no. On se na so ha no ayi bi so e graw eno Kramai na so no oboa. Me da se pa. Kramai nam kwade baby ope de ehu, but me de baby ampe na maka no. Kramai nam. Hello caller. What is America? That dog is my.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, Mr. Kevin.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, Kramai nam na sa de foforo.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, hello.
Erade, good evening, Mate. Kramai nam na sa foforo.
Fine evening. I phone be saying.
Bibia boko.
Yeah, Mr. Kevin. Me free kumase pankwa no me need the chef.
Okay.
Kramai nam wa samu awokai. Kama na masuma woke enewie me no obi nya ntokwa pa.
Kramai nam ho.
Enyi ntokwa ketwa. Kama na oni preko nam ho.
Na de.
Kama na eni preko nam ho.
Na ntokwa na de an.
Asoma wo kan se wo se baumia. Akobie Kramai ni preko company e wo wali kwa mu ho. Anam si na wo be wi Ghana sika tutu dia wo be wi aye. Be a company and you been what you could be a Kramai preko company our wali kwa mu. na Nigeria de kama na mbe no so hwe ba omi part of papa ne kweku ne hwene no ena ba omi papa eno ye wonya stade kura no a na se de okura sonne na o sori stade no gu na numu no no say are wo nyo aparo so we me MPP ni pa na mo you when ye mo ya de ye da mo se pa na ni amwa ye
me da se ba omia